7:30. I'm hitting stream. There's your fucking 2-second warning.
No,
Now we're just waiting on Kelly.
5-minute warning. Okay, fuck this. Why would you put a motor there? Fucking idiot.
I think Caleb did the critical miss cards last game, so I think Ron is on duty this game.
That's fair. I can go get him.
KK.
He said duty.
There is that kid. God damn it!
I don't have anything to deal with that.
You have absolutely everything to do with that. You're the only idiot who gets those things.
No, not the only one.
Ow.
Oh, was it the incendiary grenade? Hey, well, we gotta move back.
Connor, you should really stream what's going on with you right now.
No, just every time it has something to do with the motor, it's Will's fault.
It's all he ever brings, man.
Look, it's because neither of you cowards want to also bring mortars.
I had brought mortars.
Yeah.
Like, I brought them up
Caleb
better at
also brought
placing
mortars.
them.
People just bring mortar when it's a defensive mission.
Yep.
No,
Hello.
let him sit there. Let him go. Let him just.
Let them cook.
Kelly's
Let him
only
cook.
one.
Good.
Kelly's only 1 minute
me
late.
cook.
It's not bad.
You know what? I'm gonna make sure.
Don't worry, Kelly. They're only fighting mildly.
Caleb, why?
Connor says that you watch your back from now on.
God, what is happening?
Connor said I'm gonna be running that once. I'm gonna be attacking my teammates.
Fucking minefield between.
I like the idea here, Connor. I'm gonna add some more.
The amount of spite it takes to put a minefield down just to stop me from getting back to the group.
I'm adding more. Don't worry.
Hold on 1 second.
We gave you around 5 fucking minutes to get back here. Alex went live when we lost that side.
Big deal. I can't even see what's happening.
Specifically was staying right here.
I can't even see. None of you are streaming.
Oh, hold on. Oh no, I'm over here with Will.
There we go. We can watch the madness in progress. Damn.
You walked into that?
Yeah, I want on your guys' side. Call me next.
Hop in, work. If you want to recycle this.
I literally couldn't get back over there if I wanted to. All these mortars going off near me because of Caleb.
Look, that's on you.
No, it's not.
There's nothing to do with us.
Yeah, Kelly. Right at 7:30, I hit the live button.
Did you warn them first?
I said, "Here's your 2-second reminder."
Welcome back. Well,
We did get warned.
Yeah.
There was warning.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna change the name of the game, and I'm gonna say it was called "Here's Your 2-Second Reminder."
2-second recording.
Woo! Yeah, but Ron, you were also asking about how the week was. I ended up having this guy on my team, like this guy that I had with me in my truck, and it had rained Wednesday a lot, like 10 to 15 millimeters of rain, and this dude smells like he fucking slept in his rain outfit the next day. Oh, he ranked. It was so bad. I didn't want to say anything. Like I said, he looked like Steven Tyler. Just if he never made music.
He's actually a fan of the show.
So he we were going around Alliston. We were like picking up shit in Alliston, and he was just like, "Oh man, I would never live in those kind of homes. I'd never live in that and this and that." And then he tells me, "Yeah, I have a really hard time like renting my 1-bedroom apartment in Barrie and stuff like that." And I was just like, "How can you judge? How can you judge a home?"
When you rent, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, "You maniac! What are you talking about?"
Like, you could be like, I'd do that different if I had a home. I could do this if whatever.
Yeah.
Not like...
Go back.
Are those stun grenades?
Yes.
That's pretty good.
Hit it.
I'll get it. I'm in. Woo!
Enjoy that thermite.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kelly, are you driving
The wrong
home?
button.
Yeah, I had to stop at my friend's house to feed her cats. So I'm driving home.
Well, at least you're almost on time.
1 minute late is not that bad.
It's
Especially
fine.
it doesn't count as late if you're not prepared to start right now. To start playing
No.
the game.
I'm prepared. They're playing Helldivers. I'm prepared.
Okay, so technically, since they're playing Helldivers, they're still not ready, which means they're still late. Which means we are not ready to start the session.
Oh shit. You know who I think's really prepared?
My asshole.
You know who I think's really prepared? Ron, because he has his critical miss cards.
Oh shit, son.
Look, I'm
He's
gonna
fucking
say I'm
wrong.
always ready to play Dungeons and Dragons. Even if I'm not ready, I'm always ready.
This doesn't make sense.
Wait, this one. This would have been magic. You are transported to the ethereal plane. Make a DC 16 saving throw at the end of each of your turns. On success, you reappear.
Yeah, go.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
That's very, very cool.
I'm
Man.
throwing out my mortars on that side of the wall, hoping they distract whatever shows up.
Is this a new style of mission?
yeah.
You like defend the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Lumoria.
It's a revamp of the extract personnel missions.
Yeah.
A lot of people love it.
Oh,
It's great.
shit.
It actually looks really good.
It's fun as hell. It's actually harder with components. Like, for automatons, we're kicking ass, but...
There's an automaton version too?
It's
Yeah.
just the same. It's the same map.
Same map.
Automatons.
Okay.
But if you set up your like defenses really, really well, you can just destroy them all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys aren't even doing anything.
Well, I mean, if we were facing automatons, we'd still be in the front.
Yeah. So I'm supposed to be up top over there, and then yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
one
can work
more
for
guy.
that.
Did this come out when the 2 billion bugs needed
No.
to be killed?
No, way before that.
No, way before that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, somebody grabbed Nate.
I got him.
If they kill him.
Like something landed directly on Hate and then
It was
right
his
next
water.
to me.
The martyrs.
Yeah.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Pelican 1 approaching shuttle inbound.
You just try to run me over with that?
Pelican 1 landing in progress.
I'm trolling. Let's go.
Pelican 1 preparing
Do
to
it, do it.
depart. Shuttle
Well, sorry.
Oh!
No, right. I didn't even shoot.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Nate.
Oh, hi, bro.
There was like a whole like 20 billion things going through my mind at the moment. I actually did not mean to kill you, Nate.
God, you killed me and Connor too.
I'm alive.
Like friggin' shit.
I thought I punched the
Will.
and I
Like
Will,
I
what
thought I was going after
me.
I thought I was going after Connor, and then my brain went, no wait, that's not Connor, get the other guy. No wait, no, that's Nate. No.
Will was entranced by the terminacy.
I still find it funny when you're like, all right, we're done. Come on, bring it in. You bring it home. I'm like, no time for
That was good. That was perfect. No hugs, only death now.
What are you, a bunch of slack top faggots?
All right. Kelly, when are you gonna be home?
She's on mute.
I know she can hear us though.
Kelly.
She's
I thought she was ready. Is she not ready?
She was driving home. You were too busy killing. She went to a friend's house to go feed their cats.
I'm almost home, so I can listen.
Something absolutely Kelly would do is your cats need food, I will do it.
I think it's more of I get to
Being a
feed
kind
more
person
cats.
who would feed your cat is exactly what Kelly would do.
Feed kitties. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you come home and you're like down a cat. It's just like, what happened? It's just like, oh, nothing.
It's the cat tax.
Cat tax, yeah.
Nothing happened. She just really seemed to like me and my house and
So I'm taking it we should hop off Helldivers.
I mean, I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
But I want to play around with my arm. Damn it.
I mean, like, you can if you want.
I will. For a little bit. I got time.
Hey, man. It was your birthday, so you do whatever you want.
Yep.
No plans.
Yep. I'll drink 6 beers, and then I don't know, self scotch.
Make 6 more.
I think I just got the... You know what? We're not popular enough. You allowed to drink while playing like YouTube Live and shit like that? I don't know.
Yeah, you just can't be monetized, I think. And maybe it's just like...
Also, we just can't make money doing it?
I mean, you're not making money anyway, so who cares?
Also true.
I don't know the rules. I'm not a streamer. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should know this, Alex.
I
Yeah,
haven't...
you're the one streaming it, not us.
Also true. But, again, not making money. So, we did crack over 250 subs, though.
That's
So that's pretty nice.
Are there any, like, comments?
Yeah, there's a few. Hold on. Let me go through them. The last subscriber was a day ago, and it made me laugh. It's some guy named Christopher Woodcock.
Nice.
For real, for real. And some guy named Jordan Barney
That's
comment
two first.
comments on all of our live games of Lands of Lumoria and always says one thing.
Nice.
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 That's literally it.
That's nice.
People set up bots actually for the most craziest of things. Like, there might be someone that like watched the show one time, like, oh, this is a cool little up and coming show. Yeah, let's just try and hype it up,
Account.
and literally just try and help you out.
Okay.
People do the exact same
Either
thing
way,
to try and trash
I
you.
appreciate it.
Like, I remember watching the streamers like, there was a person that would always somehow dislike a video like the second it's out for the most part. He's like, how do they even know it's up in time to dislike it? And then
Right.
like somehow he tracked it and he's like to a playlist that's like just constant, like 6 different streamers that are all up, like all their newest shit, and it's just like dislike every time.
All right.
It's like, oh, okay, so it's just a bot.
And I think this one's my most popular video. Yeah. And people do comment on this one like regularly. And it's
Which video?
it's a weird one. It's a weird one that like I did not put that much effort into making it, but for some reason it's my most popular with 17,000 views on it.
Oh, nice.
What?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's the Power A PS5 HDMI unboxing and 3 reasons to buy it.
Oh,
No,
no.
that's probably because like that many people are like.
It's
"Hey,
like it's almost like a
looking
product
for this."
review.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, that's an
It's-
actual way to go.
Yeah, and people comment on it, and yeah, like when I go to like the top performing ones, I'm just like, what? Like, yeah, and people just put comments on all the time, like, does it improve the performance and the cable when we buy the console? Blah blah blah. I've owned this HDMI cord for a while. I wouldn't have bought it if it wasn't a genuine Sony PS5 release. Blah blah blah. Like, just tons of people like comment on it and stuff like that. But I think it's because it's like a product review that like some people would be actually interested in buying. So, but on the other hand, very recently, our live sessions have actually gone up dramatically from like, I don't know, what is it usually, like the 10
10 to 15 range.
Yeah, so the last game was 34, the other one was 31. My Dragon Quest 1 playthrough was 115. Stuff like that. So, and it's got a gradual climb. We be doing alright. But you are all wonderful players and
Don't lie to us like that, Alex.
wonderful nightmares in my dreams.
There we go.
Who's the worst?
Who's the worst? Oh man.
It's me or Will.
Wait, what? Is that?
I
What's me or you?
I agree.
First,
I agree that the scales are really tipped in your two's favor to being the worst.
That's only because I don't get to play anymore.
True.
Give him a chance. Give him a chance. I try to fuck up your campaign.
Like,
And I do it in the dumbest ways ever.
they do it
Like,
in the dumbest
throwing a
ways
style,
ever.
Like a style. I don't know, like throwing a style like a football spiral is kind of dumb.
That is kind of dumb. But the dumb levels that they get up to sometimes. Like sometimes the shit talk, sometimes the shit talk that Will expresses that goes, like he doesn't seem to understand the conventional level that he pushes it to, where he finally gets kickback, and then it's just like, bro, why did that happen?
Like when he gets shot with acid.
Yeah, he's just like, I don't understand what I did.
Look, man, the cat couldn't handle the banter.
Just like Kite says, 14-year-old girl, give it an hour. But then Kite as well, which I don't even feel like is Kite. It's real Caleb.
Look, I play Kite as an asshole for the exact same reason Will plays Todd as an asshole.
I feel like it's if Caleb went to work and was allowed to do everything he ever wanted to do.
No, because I'm not playing a barbarian.
If you, but if you were able to go to work and be like, "That's a dumb idea," and you're dumb as well.
You act like I don't do that to my own team.
Yeah.
Not only is that a bad idea, Paul, I'm gonna tell you why it's a bad idea.
It's because it's your idea.
Yes. 7x4. It's gonna be a big Madden buy.
I at least feel that there's moments that at least Caleb knows when he's like pushing his limits of like we're going too far. And Will's just like,
I'm just like, no, but harder though. Farther though.
Will's just like, who else wants to go off the edge with me?
Who called me now? Oh, Dad called me. Okay, I get him. One sec.
You taking a phone call?
What do you mean the edge was like 30 yards back?
Yeah, just keep talking. I'm just gonna.
You can take a phone call, that's fine. Kelly's driving home anyways. Yeah. Yeah, Will's the one who jumps off the cliff and is just like, Did you bring your parachute? And it's just like, what parachute?
Do I look like I need a parachute?
See, Alex, you think we've hit rock bottom, but I'm about to invent the fucking shovel.
I actually think you're about to invent, what's the machine that like drills through the ground?
Boring machine?
No, the big one. The one that
Yeah,
like
a boring machine?
Yeah, like a tunneler. Yeah.
Can I invent boring machines to chase the rats back into their fucking dirty rat holes?
There was one all the way back in Brigsenberg. No, there's not. I totally didn't just say that.
You can't stop me from writing it down now!
Day drinking's fucking catching up to me, guys. This shit is not okay. It'll be fine. It'll totally be fine. We'll finish the rest of this, what is this? Whiskey by the end of the night, for sure. I don't know. Steven, I really have enjoyed your leaf in the storm so far, by the way.
Is Steven even back yet?
Sorry. I'm back.
Bro, I didn't even know Steven went somewhere.
He said he had to take a call.
That's fine, don't worry.
Oh, I thought that was Connor.
Oh, maybe.
Connor's also on a call. That's why we're gonna wait a little. Let Connor do his phone call. Steven, are you having fun at least?
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna have more fun later.
Why? What are you
Even though
doing?
you're not a paladin.
Yeah, what are you doing
Hmm?
later, Steven?
I'm gonna ruin Caleb's life.
Oh.
We're just
Yeah, he's not 18. He's not emancipated yet, so I still owe child support.
No. You have to pay child support to the person supporting the child.
Yeah, and she was supporting herself.
I don't think that's how that works.
I don't know.
I mean, Caleb's got seniority here. He's been playing D&D longer. He should know.
Yeah, but Kelly's like in the law business. How does that actually work? If like a kid flees from home, can they demand child support?
Wait, are you telling me that real world laws apply in Lumoria?
I mean,
I'm
her
saying
mom died,
that
so she would have become. They would have tried to reach out to the dad, and without being able to successfully reach out to the dad, she would have become like a ward of the state, and attempted to like establish a guardian. But because she's never had a guardian, I guess he wouldn't really be in default of child support because no one's petitioned for child support.
And already the age of its tabaxi to turn to adult, it's 12.
And because he didn't know that she existed, you couldn't hold him for neglect of a dependent because he had no idea that she even existed.
I mean, it is pretty hard trying to find my dad when I have a rough drawing of him when I made him when I was a baby, a little kid.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll show you that drawing, guys, later.
If real world laws apply, then the Skybreakers are a horrible criminal organization. We are doing what's right by stopping it.
but they are the lawmakers, I'm pretty sure at this point.
We might be deemed as
I am
vigilant,
the law.
but we may not be like what they want, but we're what they need.
Oh, the song. Remember how the song goes? Breaking the law, breaking the law, dun, 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 breaking the law.
They aren't what they want, but they are what they need.
Okay, here they come, the lawbreakers.
Not the Skybreakers, the Lawbreakers. This pup come out of home.
Alright, Kelly, you almost make it home?
I'm here. I'm home.
Okay, cool. We'll just wait for Connor then.
I need to put my fancy headphones in so you can hear me better.
It honestly, it was such a like, guys, like, what do you guys think? It was a massive improvement from
Night and day difference.
yeah.
It is.
I'm gonna get them.
It's not like you own a microphone or anything, but it was moments that you were like, and I wanna, and then it, yeah, and then it. There's moments of like that, but now it gets very clear.
The occasional mic peeking.
That's
now
it.
we can actually hear the real frustration in your voice, and not just
Okay.
perceive
Okay.
thought of what it's going to be.
Yeah, those
How's this?
those moments where you say, "Son of a bitch."
Lots of those moments.
And you peek. Yeah. And it doesn't just come out like "son of a itch." Nathan, you sticking around for a while then?
Yeah, I'm off today.
Right on.
Nice.
About time you managed to get a day off.
Well, he got his birthday off.
God bless you.
Yep.
Okay.
Connor, all good?
Yeah. I think my dad's just coming down to have a beer and stuff because he's going to be around anyway.
Tonight?
No, tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right on, right on.
Land stuff.
Plan stuff.
Land stuff.
Oh, I thought he was going to do something for you for your birthday.
Jesus Christ Superstar.
I mean, yeah. That's actually coming. Mom was like, I asked you if you want to see it. I was like, I probably don't remember. It's like, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I was like, well, do you want to see it? I was like, well, no. I just said, if you guys were going to go see it, I would have gone to see it. And then we saw fucking Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat. I was like, this isn't Jesus Christ.
Man, my favorite part of that whole night was when my mom said that she got front row seats. She was like, guys, I got front row seats. And she was mad. She was like, my mom doesn't get mad at all. She's a sweet lady. She's a sweet lady. And she went to an... She went to an attendant, was just like, I got us front row seats, and they were a good deal. And they were like, nah, you got the back seats. And they gave her the paper, and it shows like where front row was, and then the back row, and she's just like, oh no. Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Do you want to say hi?
Is that show we all went to go see?
Yeah. The Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Yeah.
Because Jesus Christ Superstar is actually coming.
Because I could have done without it.
Hey Zane, how's it going, little man?
Hi.
What's up, little guy?
What does your shirt say, by the way? Do you want to tell them?
What's the shirt say?
What's your shirt say? Come on.
Nacho average kid.
What's your shirt say?
Who say it, Daddy?
He's being
What's it say?
shy.
Me say it?
Yeah.
It says Nacho Average Kid. Because it's got nachos on it.
Good.
And what's the line you always say about us?
You say it still.
You always say Nacho Average Parents.
You're not my real dad.
Hey, yes I am.
We can't deny it.
Look at this kid. He looks just like me.
Yeah, there's no denying that.
Yeah, there's zero denial here. Zane, that's my paper. Get your butt
You
out
were
of
just
here.
supposed to say goodnight to Daddy, honey. Wow.
You're causing more.
Hey Zane, do you know how to give your dad a wet willy?
Oh no.
Hold on. Do you know what a wet willy is?
You should.
It's the thing that I did to you while we were at the park.
Zane. Come on.
Do you remember?
No.
You don't remember?
You need him to remind you?
Yeah. Do you want me to remind you how to do it?
He can show you real quick if
Okay,
you
ready?
forgot.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh!
Alright, dude. Have a good night, okay? Love you. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Aw.
Did you guys hear that at all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I love you too.
Alright.
Steven said he loves you too, Zane.
No.
I think he's talking to his mom.
Yeah. That was mostly for him. Like,
Yeah, listen, there's zero
Make
there's
sure
zero
you-
denial that he's not my kid.
yeah, just explain to your kid, be like, hey, it's okay. Hope he doesn't go, mommy, that guy online told me he loves me. We need to clarify that, okay?
Yeah, there's zero denial because he looks like more like me than he does his mother.
Poor kid.
Right? Well, that was random. So,
Jesus Christ.
is there anything else anybody has to say before we begin?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I love you, Caleb.
I love you too.
Aww.
Now I'm ready.
No matter what happens.
Let me put on my 14-year-old face.
Get that attitude out.
By the way,
Get your nails did.
hold on. No. Hold on with that one comment. Because you said that last session there Steven, I literally had to put like a manicure pedicure place into the capital because it was like you gave me the money to go here. I was like, if that's
Alan Duvan.
Alan Duvall.
Oh, also when Steven wants to invent a place to get his nails did, it's not a big deal. But when Gertie gets poisoned by mushrooms and wants a goddamn healer, we can't just invent that.
Now some just freaking subterranean mushroom shit, though. I don't know.
The question is, did you break your nails while fighting?
No, she was old. She almost broke a hip.
Well, she needs a surgeon, not a manicure pedicure.
Listen, I think that old lady's hip was fine because the way that she throws right hooks into people's chests is just okay.
One time.
Look, it only takes one time. You punched a man so hard he died.
Yeah. Just because he was gonna sue you. And you have a lawyer already. Like, he's right there.
I was right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was asking you if you would sue me. You weren't going to be representing me. You were going to be representing him.
Look, I'm going to represent whoever's throwing more money at me.
Like a proper lawyer.
And that guy has nothing. Like, he has the house. I guess he has, like, he'd have to sell his house to, hire Todd. Anyway, so.
Yeah, his haunted house. Good luck with that on the real estate market.
His haunted house with the giant
emotional flowers.
Machine for pigs in the bottom of it.
Also true, it had farmland, but that's okay.
Yeah. I wonder what ever happened to Pogo. I hope she's still out there.
I forgot about Pogo.
Is the manicure, pedicure... we haven't started the session. Sorry, go.
No problem. Last game.
Last time on
Lands of Lumoria.
Land of Lumoria.
Nova was in charge of Leaf.
So much for that.
Leaf.
Awesome babysitter.
Yeah, Leaf
It was
wanted...
not very effective.
Got away.
Leaf demanded and wanted her sword and her nails to be fixed. She was pissed.
There's an understatement.
Nova goes to look after Carl, who breaks out of character while puking. He demands a bucket. But he already has a bucket because he needs another bucket. Also, Nova has like this inner monologue about we will talk about slamming windows shut.
And what kind of bills do you pay on this train to be slamming doors?
Yep. Soon, Leaf breaks out and heads towards an ammunition barracks, asking if they have seen her sword or a tabaxi holding a giant sword. They don't seem to quite understand what is going on as she breaks down the door. Soon, Nova tries to catch up to Leaf before she takes off again, barging into a bar.
I missed this step, remember?
Yes, you did. So take off a second level spell. Newhawk strolls into the Hungry Fist. I definitely hope you did that. Newhawk, by the way, also strolls into the Hungry Fist bar, finding a tight fit inside a smoke-filled room. Was among with people arguing, claiming that one of them killed the Lord of Hunger. Newhawk goes to the bar to find a gnome and a halfling running the establishment, who begin to struggle to get a keg, which is the request that Newhawk made to have a drink, before Newhawk aids and suddenly Leaf barges into the bar as well. They claim she needs to be of age, but don't ask for IDs. She confronts Newhawk. After she complains enough, Newhawk doesn't seem to care or give a shit enough and gives up the Vorpal Greatsword, to Leaf. Nova,
Add
tired.
that shit back in your inventory.
Nova, tired, running after Leaf in the storm, finally sees that she has been given her Vorpal Greatsword, and Leaf has seemed to calm down a bit. On the other side of town, Kite, Evan, Todd, and Anthrax go to the training barracks to meet up with Perky. Upon entering, they start to get lightly insulted by the marksman before heading over to Perky, who they try to gain his attention before they begin to think that he is deaf. They try to use message and other means to try to contact him before he begins to reveal that he is joking around, as this is the way that he ignores the marksman, the ignorant marksman. Kite asks about learning about Perky's ways, and he agrees that if you can shut down the marksman, he will teach him the ways to upgrading the weaponry. Here, Kite goes back to engage with the marksman, where they offer a shooting range contest, but instead, Kite asks to fight them 3 versus 1. As the marksmen begin to get shot down by Kite, a lot of them begin to make remarks saying that they didn't know he even had a gun on hand. After the conflict here, Perky begins to show Kite on how to enhance weapons and ranged weaponry after Kite wins the conflict and wins 3 rifles from the marksman. It is here that Nova, Leaf, and Newhawk, you guys are in the tavern of the Hungry Fist bar before off in the distance you can hear just the constant shots of what seem to be rifles and what seems to be Kite's shotgun. Those sounds begin to ring out into in the center of town.
Blam, 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 blam.
Man, how? So start blasting.
Start blasting.
Pew, 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 pew.
Leaf said as soon as she hears the gunshot, she wants to yeet over there.
Yeah, as soon as if I hear the blast, I'm yeeting towards it. I'm running.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What you see is the stiletto of my body there in the smoke.
The silhouette.
Yeah.
Silhouette.
Like, well, you know that's what I meant, so.
Leaf is making some bold fashion choices each session.
She's 14 years old. What can you expect?
Yeah.
If it's uncomfortable and looks good, she's wearing it.
Yeah.
Okay. I grab my keg and I'm like, oh. And I go back to the bar. I was like, I want potato skins when I come back.
Well, your potato cuts with the gravy and cheese is almost prepared.
Okay, I want another one because we'll be back in an hour as well.
You're gonna be back in an hour? What about this one we have here?
Okay, is it ready now?
It's gonna be ready in 2 minutes. Can you wait 2 minutes?
Make it to go!
Yeah, I'll take it with me. And this.
They look at you as you see that the gnome goes back in the kitchen and goes, he's leaving, but he wants another one in an hour. They're just like, an hour? He's gonna be back in an hour? Okay, we'll get another one. As you see your friends storm out the door, and you could still hear the squandering going between these two. I swear, I pulled out the tongue of the Lord of Hunger and told him, you dirty little Skaven, you finally gonna die. And then I punched him in the eyeball, and he just whimpered down and fucking died. The other guy's just like, I swear, that's not how it happened. You's a fucking liar.
Nova's just can't help herself, just cracking up laughing as she leaves to follow the guys out.
So Leaf and
You
Nova.
want to, yeah, go back to them. Do you want to keep on with that bullshit for 2 minutes?
It's not bullshit. I fucking killed it.
No.
You didn't do it. I did it.
What do you think I'm covered in?
As you have absolutely not cleaned up, had a long, you've barely had a short rest, nobody's cleaned you, and you are ranky, covered in blood, and just like hard blood stains all across your like white skin here.
Yeah.
I don't know. That could be anything.
Knew I should have taken his head. Well, I did it. I opened his mouth, and I blew fire down his throat, and he exploded.
They look at each other. They're just like, "Nah, man, I punched him in the face." And he goes and looks at you. He's just like, "That's almost as unbelievable as this guy's story."
And it just kind of breathes fire a little bit.
Yeah, I start charging up.
You
and
get that?
I just politely just like grab one by the neck.
I imagine like you get that like radiating pulse like through your chest here that like begins to emanate a little bit. He's just like, whoa, settle down there. Things are okay. It's not all bad here. Everything's good now that I've killed the Lord of Hunger.
Okay, now I do have sweet grass.
Ah! All right. I didn't kill him. I didn't kill him. As the other guy just like goes like, boo.
Is he booing at me or is he booing?
He's booing the guy you grabbed because he's admitting that he didn't do it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I just let go.
Ding, ding, ding. Potato gravies and cheeses prepared to go.
Oh, another one on the hour, and if I'm not back in that hour, get ready for the second hour and make another one as well.
They look at you and they're just like,
every hour on hour.
Every hour on the hour.
Okay, goodness. Like, what if you don't return in a day? Are we supposed to hold on to 24 of them?
Ahead of time.
I will tell you to stop when I'm ready.
You're guaranteed to come back then?
I'll be back. That and because the gunshots outside is not that big of a problem. I'll be back.
Okay.
All right. I had the keg and I put it in the push it forward.
Okay.
I imagine he like bites a hole in it first so he can tilt his head back and drink it while he's running.
I can just figure it is to go, and then I just like just eat the whole thing.
Well, the potato slices with gravy and cheese is a wonderful new
Yeah, you
thing.
would fucking think that, wouldn't you?
These fucking losers don't know what poutine is. It's not their fault.
Good morning.
But Nova and Leaf, you guys begin to run towards the barracks, the training grounds where you guys begin to hear rattles of gunfire go off before you see that the two entrances have these doors that are completely shut. As you guys run to try to go barge through them, it seems like there is a barricade on the other side or something is holding them closed. You guys are not able to enter as you guys are hearing the gunshots go off in quick succession.
Oh, I'm gonna dash as well, though.
I start hitting the door screaming, "Father! I'm the one that's gonna kill you! Let me in, Father! Father!"
Is it more than
I need a warning before you say stuff like that.
100 feet?
Oh, my bad. Oh, the streaming, sorry.
It's all good. I almost spit my drink out.
Oh, it's because of that? My bad. As I'm hitting the door.
Afraid to talk your censorship, Steven. Don't worry.
Now I get the IT crowd reference. Right?
You are banging on the door here, as you can almost feel like it's secure. There's not other people behind it, but there is something on the other side definitely blocking your way in. Nova, you catch up and you see that Leaf is banging on it with this two-handed greatsword. As a gunshot begins to slow down on the other side of the room, as you can hear like distant sounds of like Evan talking to individuals and like whimpers from
Inside.
From inside.
Just trying to move and be like, don't worry, they're not the ones whimpering. We're not the ones whimpering.
Call an ambulance.
Don't do it, but not for me.
Not for me.
And then just hear something like Kite shouting, "Yeah, Evan, make sure those guys don't bleed out."
This guy's fine. He's just a little rattled.
I didn't know he had a gun.
Well,
That's your problem, man.
Not asking.
Not our problem.
I'd say stay strapped or get clapped, but you were already strapped.
It's here that New Hawk catches up to you all before you guys begin to hear all the rattle of gunshots go quiet.
My dad's dead.
The barricades from the door begin to be lifted away. You can hear shuffling of wood being moved before the doors open up. It is here that Kite stands like in the center of the barracks here. As you see, he has a smoking shotgun as Evan is helping drag away 3 victims off of what seems to be some kind of small battlefield or skirmish ground. It's here that Kite's blade begins to scream purple as it almost like begins to gaze over his eyes, and it goes, "Why didn't you take their souls? Why didn't you feed them to me?"
Look, man, we talked about this. You only get to eat people who are evil.
No. Souls are souls. As long as they are not committed to another, a greater one, their souls can be mine. As Evan's like dragging one in front of you, and he's just like dragging him by, and he's just like, "That was unfair. I didn't know you had a gun." The blade speaks out to you. "Feed him to me." Make a wisdom save.
You know, this one's a lot heavier than he looks. I don't know why I'm casually dragging him slower in front of you, as if he might be a potential target or something.
Good. New Hawk just comes in. He's like, "Oh, you guys are already done? Okay." He leaves.
And 18 plus 5 at 23.
You go past the blade, making you strike against this individual.
I'm just like, bro. No. Back to gun you go.
But I want to be fed. My hunger.
Hey, Kai, who are you talking to?
The damn sword's talking to me again.
Oh.
Hey, sword, do you have a name? I know you're Strahd's sword, but like, it's just weird to call you the sword.
I do have a name.
Ricky Bobby.
It better not be some edgy, weird shit like life drinker, soul stealer, bitch taker. It better be a good name.
Eric is.
My name feels long forgotten. Why, I am over 400 years old.
That's not that old, man. My dad's older than that.
That's fine.
Okay.
But I was placed here when I was young. My name, my legacy that I am stuck with, the bastard life that I am pledged to be. My name is Laharl von Zarovich, son of Strahd.
Wow, that cuckhead kid? Wait, I killed him with his own kid? That's hilarious.
It was something that I wished to do.
It's not as funny as you think, Father.
And I turn him back into a gun.
Ah!
His own son is named after this guy character.
Where he says he killed his dad with his.
He's just like,
Look, I can't.
don't fucking ignore me, as you like turn him back into the gun.
Hey, wait, no.
Look, just
You know,
keep the
Father-
sword with boobies. That'll get it to shut up.
You know, Father, it's very normal for their kids to kill their parents. You know that, right?
As
No,
Leaf,
I never killed any of my parents.
as you see that Leaf strolls in with her
What's this?
+2 Vorpal greatsword.
Father.
No, Hawk, why'd you give that back to her?
Oh, I'm gone. I want that.
New Hawk's back to the bar.
I am here to kill you.
Up them the door, and I was like, "Oh, they got this."
But
First,
you three.
also, I was fighting the Lord of Hunger. He would never know that it was her sword. He's like, "Oh, was it?" Okay.
But before I kill you, Father, you three. By any chance, do you know where there's like a place that I could fix my nails?
As Leaf,
Hey.
as Leaf is addressing Evan,
Okay.
Todd, and Anthrax in this moment.
No, the three unconscious guys. Hey.
Oh, them. They're just like,
Not them. I'm like, hey.
they're just like, I don't know, bro. I don't get my fucking nails done.
See? That's why you get your asses kicked by him. I'll
Absolutely,
avenge you for 200 gold pieces.
absolutely not. We will 100% pay that money, though.
I don't need money from him. No, I can get my own nails done. But before I kill him, I have to go get them done now. Can't kill somebody with dirty nails.
Your nails mean that much to you?
Yes. When you kill somebody, you have to kill them beautifully. And you have to have beautiful nails for that.
Oh my gosh, I just realized that's why Leaf is starting to bond with New Hawk, because they both love fighting with their nails. She probably took one look at New Hawk and was like, oh my god. Excellent nails.
Just have to be pretty. Pretty nails.
I like pops claws and looks at his and is like, I never got mine did. They kind of just like peel after a while, like it's claw stuff. You can get your nails did? That's weird.
Have your nails like gone rotten. It's a kingdom. Oh yeah, because I was with my mom. You know? The woman you left behind? Prego?
I don't remember that.
So has
I mean,
Leaf ever actually like shown you like actual proof that like she's a kid?
No.
I mean,
it is how my mom described you. You look exactly the same.
Oh my god.
To be clear, have you met any other tabaxis other than Kite?
Look at this fucking prop he has.
This is the drawing I did of him because my mom told me. This is how he's supposed to look.
Kelly, you have to look at the picture.
Look at the
I can't see his video.
Why not?
Oh no!
The only videos I can see, the only images I can see from you guys are Ron, Connor, and Alex.
I can't see.
Those are the ones that are showing up.
You gotta expand the views now.
I'll print screen it right now.
I love the little bell on the collar. This is ridiculous.
That doesn't look anything like me.
I drew this when I was small. Now that I look at you and Ed, I think my mom's drawing is a little bit better. And he started looking. Huh.
Oh, there's a second prop.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And apparently, That's your trademark word. What?
What?
You guys see it? There we go.
Bro, you're an anime cat.
That
What'd you
that
put?
I'm
actually
better at drawing it than you are.
that checks out.
Yeah.
It's
Yes, it is. Mine's way better.
Camera. Oh, it was.
Should have stayed. Should have stayed.
Kitty.
But mine is better.
Kite, Leaf here begins to show you inexcusable proof.
What is it? What is it? Hey, nobody, did you give it back?
With drawings of representation of exactly you. Pinpointed exactly. Saying that this is absolutely you. And only by purely description does he understand that it's you. There.
Insultingly similar.
Some can.
Look,
You even kept your signature weapon too. See?
it's a stick.
Oh, you upgraded from last time she saw you.
I still have the same other sword.
She's calling you like a Harry Potter wizard.
Where is it? What, you give me back my ring?
Yeah, I had given it back to you.
Okay, here it is. And just throw him the ring.
Kite's gonna telekinetically catch it.
Oh, nice, cute.
Apparently, you left up with Mom.
Wait a second.
So they're your parents, but now that I look at it, they're elves.
I mean,
should
yeah,
really
those
pay
are the
attention
people
to
who,
more stuff.
those are the people who raised me. How did you get this?
Are you deaf, man? Just said my mom gave me that ring because you gave it to her. Or your dad. Listen, man, it's been 12 years. You owe a lot, somebody.
Kite, the sweat begins to just pour down the side of your face when you hear the loss of what could be your fortune.
It's just
Just
looking
because
at
you
the
call him
ring.
on the wind don't mean he's on the wind.
Kate's just looking at the ring and he's like, "No, this is definitely mine." Like he puts it on. That's definitely mine. How did you get that?
Okay.
I haven't had this for years.
Okay. Yeah, Father, sit down real quick. Sit down.
The kite
I'm
pulls
explain-
a matching one out of his
Approximately how
bag.
many years have
Okay.
you not had it?
I
Okay.
don't know.
So, with my special ability that I could do a three by foot stuff, Father, when a man, a created person, and a woman, I create another person, a woman, meet each other, Father, they fall in love and they intertwine their bodies, their soul, and there's a baby, a kid.
There's this,
14-year-old shouldn't know this much, but I've been by myself. I learned this.
this,
And then
First of all, who the hell taught you that?
this image of this image of
Just on
two
principle, I'm gonna have to fight them now.
this image of like two tabaxis begin to like come close to each other before like where he says intertwine as they're almost just like the like if you've ever been at the ice cream truck and you ask for the vanilla chocolate swirl, they begin to just combine together real quick like a twister.
then on the top of a baby, and
And then a baby just pops out of it. It just
and that's how I was made.
I don't know.
Uh-huh.
I hope you were taking notes.
there is a moment here that like Evan, Anthrax, and Todd are off in the distance watching on the sidelines as this. I'm not gonna call it madness because they're on par with each other is going on. Is there anything you guys are doing or just observing?
So,
So I have a question for you, Alex.
Mm.
Being reunited with something that was his was.
Does that break his mind?
Does that bring any memories back to Kite's mind?
Oh shit.
Oh.
Because this is his.
Mm-hmm.
That was the whole point in it being on her sheet initially.
And the whole idea was that he should bring it back and reintroduce it to her?
No, she reintroduced Kite to it.
No, I
And
understand.
it's like, it's sized to fit him. It's from before he lost his memories.
Mm-hmm. You see
So does this
that? You
bring
see
back
that?
any memories?
You see, like, in front of you, that Leaf is, like, creating these, like, images and, like, mixing them together, pointing fingers at you, grabbing her blade. She's furious in these moments. But it's here that, like, her explanations and her fierceness for you to try to understand begins to sort of go quiet. Her movements begin to kind of slow down. As you can almost recognize her mother in her. You can recognize the patterns in her face. You can recognize the patterns in her fur tone. It's here that you can remember back to moments, maybe back when you were adventuring and you had actually met her around a campfire. You can remember back to simpler times in your life. You can remember back to when you were starting early wizardry. You knew so little, but you were excited for so
Kite
much.
just falls over and passes the fuck out.
Dude, that's narrated. I'm gonna pass out.
He's taken.
Okay.
So I have a question, Lee.
I was going to give you a bit, but that's fine.
No, keep going with the bit. That's just what everybody else sees. Kite just falls flat over.
Oh, okay. You can remember that there's moments that you aren't as courageous. You don't feel like you're as confident as you are now. You're young. You're anxious on the inside as Whisper in the Wind comes over to you during a campfire. You see that the clan that you're a part of, the people that you're with, have had a good haul. Everybody's able to eat this season. It feels good to be around the warmth and the campfire. Everybody's enjoying themselves as she comes, and it's been a while. You haven't spoken to her, but you're almost shy. She tries to comfort you by rubbing your back. You finally begin to open up and tell her about yourself. Things take off. She puts a good interest into you, as you do the same to her. The night grows long. And finally, you guys make your way back to a tent. You find yourself deeply connected to her. Like as if you could be falling in love. But it's not before the next day that maybe even some hunters have been tracking your tracks and your seasoned veterans. Before even the village of people who have been celebrating over the good feast also gets stormed by raiders before the vision ends. Or your recollection.
Father?
Oh, God.
Father?
Riley!
Do I see his coin purse?
He's passed out for like 30 seconds to a minute. You can definitely go through his possessions.
If I find his I just want his coin purse. I just want to take out 2 gold pieces I will look at Nova and ask her, have you ever gotten your nails done?
Nova's gonna like smack the top of her hand and just go, no.
Then I get up, I look at Father, I'll be right back. Just stay there. I grab Nova by the hand, let's go find a place.
No, I said no.
The soldiers here have told you that there's nowhere like this in town.
Now I have to find, damn it. Let's go find some, like, not fine. Just gonna look around for some paint. I'll paint my own goddamn nails.
Okay.
Yeah, forget it.
Okay.
Maybe the Nova guy, he had pretty nails.
Nova's gonna take me by the hand and say, all right, if we're gonna do this, let's do it right. And she's gonna get like,
We should get New Hawk.
we'll get her like
He has nice nails.
down. So that way we can like put our hands in like warm water and like she'll take the bone dagger to like shapen the nails to sharpen her nails.
And then about a minute later, Kite wakes up and he's just like, oh, shit. Oh, this is gonna be pissed.
You wake up, looking up. You're laying on your back, and you're laying there, and you open your eyes, like realizing what kind of situation you've finally come to yourself into, and you're looking up towards the moon. You see it still just hanging there in the sky, like just cascading. It takes up 2/3 of the sky here. As you find out that you feel like your problems are even bigger than this in this moment.
Oh, this is gonna be so pissed. Oh, I gotta survive this shit before I can worry about that. Hey, Evan.
Yeah,
Let's get some scrap metal. I've got guns to make.
I'm interested in that.
Ooh, guns?
You have obtained 3 new rifles.
Yeah, they took them apart with Perky. Well, we'll roll that in. Like all this happens, and then I go to Perky, learn the stuff.
Mm-hmm. 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 And you guys want to go search for scrap metal?
Yeah. Go talk to Perky and be like, hey, you got any scrap?
I would love to follow my father around.
Very closely and intentionally, Leaf follows right behind Kite. As Evan...
Hey, kid! How's it going? I should give you this ring back. I really should give you this ring back. I don't want to.
Well, it's yours, but also my dad. If you give that back, that means you're gonna acknowledge that I am your daughter.
Yeah, I know exactly what that means.
Fine, I'll take
Off
it.
in the distance, like child support.
Shut the fuck up, Todd!
I mean, to be fair, we all kind of knew just by the looks that you guys
And that's racist.
related.
She looks
Honestly, yeah,
nothing like-
Evan, that's pretty racist.
She looks way more like her mom than she looks like me. Trust me.
Yeah, and I look at everybody, yeah, trust him. Definitely. Look nothing like them. Anyway, father, I need, the guy took me. I need a herbalism kit and an alchemy supplies kit, please. Can make poison for all my equipment.
Let's go see if there's a general store. I don't know how to make those. I might be able to make you an alchemy kit, but the herbalism was never my thing. It's always Mom's thing. She liked making the good weed.
You're right. So let's go, Father. Let's enjoy this glorious, happy day. And I grab his hands and I skip it with him in the middle of the street.
Kite, are you skipping along with Leaf in the Wind? Or Leaf in the Storm?
No.
Alright.
Definitely not skipping.
That is a typical father move. That you grab the hand of your child who wants to run, skip, and jump, and you are just like, I am too tired for this shit.
Being yoink.
I've been shot a lot.
Yeah, you pat your wounds and you're just like, I'm off to go get a herbalism kit. I guess it is up to Evan to go to talk to Perky to try to get scrap metal.
All right, that's fair.
Todd and
I can go talk to Perky.
Okay. You guys begin to go talk to Perky as you see that he's not actually working on anything. As you see, he's just like sitting there and he's like slow golf clapping towards the performance that he has recently seen.
On this week's episode of Maury.
Your friend has exceeded our expectations.
Yeah, he has the tendency to do that.
He is fine with a firearm.
That's something I can attest to. So, you think he has what it takes?
I don't know what it takes. What are you planning to challenge, Evan?
The end of the world.
The end of the world. I feel like he has a lot of learning to still do. He has just learned some new information even about his own life.
Yeah, that's fair. Not knowing you had a kid floating around, that's kind of a revelation.
If you believe that you know everything, you are a fool, and you will never learn.
Well, that's true.
Very true.
Your friend will be excellent. He will do wondrous things. But also be prepared. He has the possibility to do great, heinous, and evil things.
Yeah, that's a little more accurate.
I mean, yeah. Anyone with great power, has the ability to do something good or bad with it.
If he has the ability to be blessed by the gods, he also has the ability to be blessed by the devils.
Sure. I'd keep an eye on him, don't worry.
How can I help you, Evan?
Well, actually, I need to come find some scrap metals. Pretty much anything you got laying around. Apparently that guy over there that we're talking about can form those into some tools with this. Yeah, it needs any old metal.
Wonderful. I do have scrap metal on the side that I've just had kicking around when I've been building the prototypes of certain, projects that I've owned. You see that he begins to struggle to pull a box out from underneath his desk. As you can see that there's giant rims and steel beams and stuff like that. Scraps. Bits of here and there. Things that I've recovered from, projects that didn't make it outside of the barracks.
Okay. Well, would you look at this? This should be pretty close to what we need. I don't know how much he's going to need per se. There's a lot here. How much of this can I have, and how much are you willing to part for it? And I'd pay for it gladly.
Evan, if truly the world is on the brink, why would I ask a favor of gold or silver, when if that was not affordable, the option is that we all no longer exist?
I just didn't know if you were one of those fanatic fools that didn't believe a lot of this nonsense. I unfortunately have first-hand knowledge of it, and that's why I'm here. Get rid of this shit.
I believe you will do the right thing, Evan. I have felt that within me ever since I met you.
At least that's one of us.
Please, whatever I can aid with, my gifts are yours. As he tries to, like, shuffle the box next to you.
I gladly take it.
Great. Its steel beams and shit like that are about, like, 55 pounds worth of scrap metal.
Okay. Yeah.
What?
How
big is this box?
Well, it's also got like a rim in it and shit like that.
Oh.
It's like a moving box, like a U-Haul moving box.
Oh, I thought when you said, I thought you like slid him a box and you're like, it's 55 pounds. Like, wait, what?
Actually, just take it back to the cart.
You're just gonna take it back to the train?
Yeah, the train.
Okay. As he finds like it very difficult to drag something like that. You have the strength that you're actually able to like pick it up and move it as you bring it out of the barracks and towards the train. It's here that you find, as you have not been here in a while, that one side of the train is very treacherous terrain. You see that on one side there is a large amount of green and orange goop thrown out of the window.
Oh.
Llama scoop?
It sounds like llama goop.
Yeah, what is that? That's
Llama vomit.
That's gross. I begin to just do a little perimeter check around it and see if I can figure out if there's anything that I should be aware of.
Well, there's only like droplets and stuff like that seem to go from like the windowsill of this like green and orange goop. It seems to be something that if you investigated a little bit further has been thrown out of the window. Lots of the civilians here in town seem to be avoiding it completely as well, but you go to the other side of the wagon and you see that there's none of this goop, as you're able to go into the backseat of the cart and drag in your new box of scrap.
Perfect. I just look for the conductor, Carl. It's like, hey, where you at there, guy?
You go to knock on the doors to the conductor station as you find that they're locked. As you hear, I like trains.
No!
Are you alright in there?
Be right back.
Yes.
What? Okay. Evan is just utterly confused that he heard the word yes and not like train in some way or form. And he's just gonna pretend like he doesn't. It's not his problem to deal with right now. And he's gonna make his way back and try and find the rest of the group.
Okay. Newhawk, you like threw your hands up in the air like, these guys got this completely covered, and went back to the bar. As you like make your way back in, you find yourself like tightly fitting through the doorway here, opening up the doors here, the double saloon doors. As you make your way back in, everyone here kind of like looks over towards you and it's just like, "Hey man, tell me the story. How did you do it? Were you were there? You killed the Lord of Hunger, man?
Yep.
You did it?"
Yep.
They look over at the guy who like claims that he killed him, and he's just like, "I was just trying to get some clout, man. That's fucking rad." He goes,
I get that, but like, you actually thought you can get away with that? Like, what?
"Yeah, no one else was saying that they killed it, and people needed a hero, you know."
Aw. Oh, well, shit.
Why would they want a liar as a hero?
What you should be asking is, how did he even know it died? When we had to take a train for hours to get there. He's a spy, get him.
Yeah, maybe I'll be like,
Amongust.jpg.
wait.
He's sus.
And then he takes another chunk of the fucking keg. He's like, how did this get here so fast? Like,
Do you begin to ponder how the news got there so quickly? I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Just stays quiet for a while and then immediately proceeds to kick up
was
shit.
it because you made a big fucking diorama of you destroying the Lord of Hunger? And I was like, hey, dude, that didn't happen. We did it.
Look, I made the diorama of us killing the thing,
And you flying as an angel.
and you also doing the flamey thing, and out of nowhere, here's just this dude who's all like, "Oh yeah, I punched you to death." Like,
Well, because you explained it all and like showed the diorama, the image when you guys were at the shooting range, but that guy was talking shit when
Like,
Mohawk
we got
got
here.
there. Yeah,
yeah,
so he knew even before that.
he's
I feel like this guy's an imposter.
Yeah.
New Hawk, I think we're gonna have to kill this guy.
Emergency
Or
meeting.
like,
Emergency meeting.
he's a skybreaker.
I saw him vent.
So,
Does anybody get that? Does anybody get that
I got
reference?
it.
No.
I saw his ass get in the vent.
Oh,
Oh, Among Us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's an imposter.
oh, that game.
That game that was really popular for about 4 months.
Clearly, I'm super out of touch. So,
I'm honestly amazed that you even knew what it was.
wow. Where is Nova in this moment, by the way? Are you following along with the lovey-dovey family come-together moment of Leaf and Kite? Okay, wonderful. So,
Yeah, she's gonna keep an eye on Leaf and make sure that she's not taking advantage of Kite. And gonna keep an eye on Kite and make sure he's not spiraling.
he's spiraling.
Kite is 100% spiraling. Like, you know how when a cat is stressed, their fur will stand on end? It started at the tip of his tail, and it's just working its way through his body.
And now, and especially now, I have to think of how much child support he has to pay now. So now it's just like,
Look, no, so I'm her only living parent. she'd be a ward of the state, but I could petition the state for rights. Also, the state is, plague Nazis, so realistically, her being with me is the better option.
But they fucking hate you, so.
Anyway.
I would say the state is the one that decides if you're an unfit parent, though.
Yeah.
So
this dude in the bar.
Right.
This motherfucker.
He's just like, yeah, tell a story. Tell us the full story. How did it all go down?
Did you see the thing outside?
Well, the moon? Yeah, everyone's seen the moon, man.
No, not the moon. I mean, thing.
The illusion on top of the train.
The illusion on the big train that came in?
Oh, no, I've just been, like, in here. I've just been, he goes and, like, taps you on the shoulder. He's like, I've just been boasting about the prophecy, man. I've just been boasting about how the Lord of Hunger's been taken down. And we should all just praise those who helped aid in its death.
Prophecy?
Yeah. Just like the death of the Lord of Hunger.
How do you know about that?
How do I know about its death?
How do you know about prophecy? I don't know. I'm new here.
Just there was like rumors going around that like definitely the Lord of Hunger was going to go down.
But who was spreading those rumors?
Where'd you hear that? Like, what's the root? Who'd you hear that from? I don't know. I'm just figuring out things that I didn't know about prophecies.
People were just talking. They were just people were hopeful, People were so hopeful, like in their heart, that they just wanted the best outcome to happen.
But that doesn't.
That doesn't sound like a prophecy.
How does that sound like a prophecy? What's going on?
You'd be right,
Like,
but like they believed it in their heart enough that it actually happened.
that's not a prophecy.
But like they had like a lot of belief in their heart, man.
Can I look around for a second and say,
this motherfucker.
You can see that there's like a bunch of people in the bar just watching you two talk, and everyone else is just absolutely quiet.
okay, everyone's looking at me. Yeah, it's like, was there a prophecy of, can anyone tell me this prophecy offhand? What?
They're just like, no, but like this guy came into town saying that like he came from some prophecy and said that he killed the Lord of Hunger, seen it with his own eyes, because he fucking did it. And that's all that we've really been told, and we said that there's no way that the Lord of Hunger is even dead. But now,
Did you guys?
but like one guy speaks up and he goes, "You mean like that young gentleman out there who showed the image of you blasting fire down that fucking thing's face? That shit
Like I
was
said,
awesome."
That's what I said.
And the other guy's just like a bead of sweat comes down his face and rolls down his cheek. It's just like, listen, these people just needed hope, man. They just needed hope.
Instead of my hand being on his shoulder, now it's like there's another claw on the other side of his shoulder. It's like,
You done goof.
He's like, just be cool, man. Be cool. It's okay. Just, we're glad you're here. And we're glad you're...
why did he come here? Like, we showed up. How long did it take us to get here again?
A couple hours from Old Munderick, which was Grim. Fuck no, it wasn't that. It was Gravehurst.
Gravenhurst.
Yeah, Gravenhurst.
Gravehurst.
Gravehurst. It took you guys like a couple hours to get here from there, as you're like gripping on his shoulder, and he's just like,
Oh, I'm gripping his whole body right now. Just like,
"Oh God, you just," because you said you were on the
I have
shoulder
this on
here.
one shoulder, this the other shoulder, and then my claw underneath his fucking arm. Like,
Oh, okay, you've got this like full,
Yeah.
this like grapple on him.
yeah.
Listen, these people needed some hope. They thought that the Lord of Hunger was going to come to the city and just obliterate it. Listen. I watched the whole thing. I watched what you did, but I didn't know that you survived. It's like he like opens up his cloak like a little bit, as you can see that there's like a large spyglass in there. He's just like, I saw the whole thing. I didn't think anybody survived the events.
From where?
From outskirts of the city.
Yeah, they were.
I was kicked out a long time ago from Briggsonburg. I've been surviving on the outskirts. I thought I could just reclaim my name as a hero. Please don't kill me.
Briggsonburg. Where's that?
To the east. It's where Evan's from.
Yeah. That there? I think it was. Yeah. Okay.
I just don't want to die. I know that you did it. I just didn't know that anybody lived. The people just needed hope, man. They just needed hope.
Why didn't you just say I killed it then?
Because I was already invested.
No, you weren't. You would have just fucking. You would have just said he did it. They might be coming here or not. A lot of questions. Okay.
Listen, I'm sorry.
And I just look around. Is everyone just like terrified?
Everyone's not terrified, but they're very disappointed.
Uncomfy.
They're disappointed in the individual that you're grabbing.
Apparently
Aww.
they're on your side there.
Mm-hmm.
Shame.
It's out of like the corner of the room before an individual yells out, "What's your name?" No, not me. They know me. What's your fucking name?
New Hawk.
You hear as like a slow bantering happen as like beer mugs and glasses begin to hit the table. New Hawk. 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 As you hear like glasses begin to be cheered, and they're just like, "Fuck yeah, this guy fucking killed the Lord of Hunger! Get this guy a fucking keg!"
Yeah.
I throw. Yes. Oh. So the other guy. Yeah.
Ah! He twirls off in the room as like people begin to cheer as you see like cigars being like lit and stuff like that, and the crowd, like the atmosphere here begins to get more smoky as the halfling and the gnome put another keg and their fries with gravy and cheese out. Goes on the ever as they hit the bell, as they push the tube towards you. New Hawk, New Hawk, New Hawk.
Nice.
As it seems like in the bar you are being treated like a celebrity.
Yeah. Oh.
Free drinks, free drinks.
Like after I tossed him already, it's like, ooh. And I try. Is the guy still there? Or is it just like
He's there. You basically like tossed him to the side, and he's just like on the ground.
Hey, what's your name?
My name's Armstrong.
Really?
Really.
Alright. And you've been out there before?
I've been living out on the outskirts, fighting against the Skaven. Trying to survive.
But you're in here right now.
Well, I told them that I killed the Lord Hunger. They brought me in to listen to my story.
But you know about the places, everything out there?
Well, as much as I can, as much as I should.
Well, how long have you been out there?
Oh, I was kicked out of Brigsenberg.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just had to walk the miles and miles and miles that it took.
Are you lying to me again, or are you being honest?
No, I'm being honest. I had to walk and kill to survive. Skavens wanted to pick me apart. As you see, he rolls up his sleeve. As you see that there is some serious gnaw marks inside his forearm. And he's just like, they almost pulled me to shreds.
All right. Can I get a glass? I need to go to the gnome.
You go to the gnome and he's just like, oh, he wants a glass. Do you need a glass your size or do you need a glass our size?
His size.
His size?
Yeah.
I think we have like a flower vase we can pour out if you need.
Just a regular glass? You don't have like...
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
that's all I need.
Of course.
I'm not drinking out of it.
Oh, of course. As he like reaches underneath and grabs like a tall straight glass here, and he goes, "Yeah, Newhawk, we praise your presence. Thank you for your service and all that you've done for us. You are a hero."
Uh-huh.
As he pushes the glass towards you.
Thanks. And then I pour a bit for Armstrong.
Oh!
Yeah.
So you see, like, Armstrong, like, goes and grabs the thing, and he's just like, cheers. To those who survived, and those who have strength to go on.
Cheers to around here.
As you hear off in the distance, to around here! Yeah!
Okay.
What he said! What Newhawk said! As people begin to, like, hit on the tables again with their glasses and begin to drink. So, in the center of town, gallivanting is Kite and Leaf in the Storm. Leaf, where are you trying to bring Kite as you are dragging Kite along?
This isn't exactly a big city.
It's not.
It's not. Just looking for a place to buy my herbalism kit.
Right. You have been to 2 places. Actually, 3. You have been to the bar, you have been to a refueling and ammunition supply outpost, and you have been to a training barracks. You see that there is 2 other buildings, and then what seems to be some kind of campground and housing area.
Father, which one? You okay?
A campground and housing area does not sound like where we need to go. So I'm going to say the other one.
So
I don't know.
There's
I've
two
never
of
been here.
there's two of them. One of them looks like a large operations building, and one of them seems like some kind of shop of some sort that has a small symbol that says "open" on it that is flashing.
Well, I guess let's go see what they've got.
Okay, let's go. I'll grab your hand.
Go! Oh, God. Was I always this fucking pushy as a teenager?
Gonna push it with my mom.
Wow. So
I'm not gonna talk about that.
Oh no, I whisper that. I ain't say that aloud. This is me whispering like I said that under my breath.
it's here that you make your way into a building. You see that it seems like there are sets of armor and simple weapons drawn across much of the establishment here on both sides of the wall. It's here that you also find yourself at a building where there's many pictures, and only a few of you are going to get this, that there is pictures of old landscapes, and they are crooked. You see that many of these pictures are tilted as only
Tilted exactly 1 inch to the left.
Yes, as you
He steps in, looks around, and goes, "Oh, son of a bitch, Anthrax was here. We're probably banned from the shop."
as you see only one elderly woman who is a dwarf walks from behind the counter.
Hey, Glenn. We saw the open sign.
Oi, we try to stay open as best as we can.
Yeah, my dad and my father here promised me he was gonna take me shopping and every time we stop by. Isn't that great?
That is great. We haven't had a good buyer in a long time. I can't remember.
I have money, but the question is what have you got?
Well, what is it that you need, darling? I can't make too much with my old brittled fingers and my arthritis.
She's looking to get something I don't know how to make myself. She's looking for a herbalism kit.
She's looking for a what?
I assume, like a vape pen.
Like a what? She's looking for a what?
Kite casts message and says a herbalism kit.
She's looking for a weed pen?
I get really close to the old lady's ear. Herbalism kit.
Herbalism fit?
Yeah, that's close enough.
I think I got what you need. Do you see that she waddles back to the room? Now don't you go stealing nothing, you young bunch of hipsters.
No, that's fucked up. Just because we're in the backseat, we're gonna steal shit? I mean, yes, they've stolen shit, just not from you.
Do you see that?
Hipsters.
She goes rummaging through some of her things. Comes waddling back. Now, my dear latest husband, his name was Bingo. Now, you know, I was down by the riverside when we met. He was a wonderful husband. He was always working, trying to support me in this damn well fucking shitty little place that we live in. I said,
What happened?
Honey, we always need to move. We need to move. We need to go to a bigger city. And he always said, no, damn it, woman. We need to stay in this city. I love it here.
What happened to him?
Well, back long ago when he like took me out on a first date and shit. You know, we brought me down to the riverside. I was told him, you know, I don't do that kind of stuff until I'm married.
Poor guy.
I wasn't poor. He was borderline homeless.
Herbalism kit. I can make my poison.
Oh,
I
right.
mean, my drinks.
You're looking for a herbalism kit. Yeah, I've got one. I've got one here for you fellas. I'm sure you peoples are good peoples.
What do you mean by you people?
Yeah. But how do you mean by two people?
I'm sorry. I'm not very good with things nowadays, and things have gotten a little out of hand, and my memory's not as good as it was.
Hey Nova, we're in a racist town.
Yeah, man.
You
Is
guys,
this old dwarf lady racist?
you guys take me from a non-racist hostile environment to a racist hostile environment.
I wouldn't say.
I don't think
These people are like,
racist so much as a small town that isn't aware of racism.
anyway, yeah, Gran. We definitely need that herbalism kit. If you have any healing potions to sell, we'd also like to purchase as many of those as you can provide.
Oh, my darling, well, healing potions wasn't a thing that we were equipped to make. My late husband, Bingo, he was good with a good old hammer. He would strike metal and make any damn good, fine piece of armor you ever need.
I doubt you have magic ink, do you?
Ink of
Yeah, I could use more of that, actually.
Ink of magic? No, we only had... We didn't have anything like that during times of what we had. This herbalism kit, it might run you a pretty penny out here.
What's gonna set us back?
Huh.
Kid says she needs it.
I hope you're ready. I really hope you're ready. It's gonna be 2 copper.
Aww.
And you've only got the one.
That's for 2.
But you definitely only have the 2 copper pieces. Or the one for 2 copper pieces.
Healing potions.
The 2 herbalism kits.
Oh, herbalism kits. Okay.
Kite's gonna pull out a silver piece and set it on the counter and be like, "Look, you keep this change and you take care of yourself. It's getting crazy around here. Like they let me into town, so it's getting crazy around here."
I don't know what it means to let you into town, but you helping putting food on the table for an old lady like me, I appreciate you. Now, when it comes to magic ink, I don't know too much about no magic ink.
I still have a little to spare, but not much.
My late husband,
It's fine.
my late husband Bingo, he didn't
Bingo?
he didn't carry too much.
E-I-N-G-O was his name?
Oh,
Yes, Bingo was his name. Yes.
Oh.
It's funny how you know how to spell it. Like, exactly.
Smart.
pretty common name.
Well,
Smart folks.
as a name of the generation, Bingo. He was a kind man. 15 years ago, he took me out one time. We went down to the Hungry Fist bar. He showed the fellas down there what right from wrong was.
Obviously not enough.
Huh. If only he could stay there a few more nights. You could tell that she has very hard issues remembering the past, but she's very fixated on her late husband, Bingo.
Kate's gonna look at Nova and just be like, Nova, I feel like we gotta help this lady, but I don't know how to help this lady.
I mean, she's fixated on her husband, but her husband is dead.
Lady, you need to go out and get drunk.
How did your
I
husband
don't think
pass?
that's a good option. Leave.
Yeah, bring her up to this part.
My husband, Bingo. He passed after the meteor struck the planet. Horrendous things started to kind of happen around the city, and it drove his. He always panicked. He panicked in his good heart. There wasn't much left for him, and one morning I found him.
What was he doing in the city?
We were always in this city. We were always just developing. We were helping work with the soldiers here. We were trying to arm them with swords and armor and shields. They began to develop and buy elsewhere. They bought...
Oh my god, I remember who this is.
There we go.
Now it's clicking for her.
It took me a second. Oh fuck.
You
Well, it's
begin...
not gonna take me. It's gonna take me forever because I have no idea.
No, you don't. But you begin to look around, and Nova wouldn't know, but Kelly, as the character, you would know as you begin to see a lot of the pictures around the building here have crooked tapestries inside of the building.
My God.
There we go. There were some adventures ages ago, it felt like. They came by, and there was an old lady who had the strength and wisdom in her to fight on. Something I couldn't do. We granted her the greatest gift we could give her. Protection.
You gave her a gun?
Contraceptive. I mean, armor.
You don't have any more of those, do you? The former, not the latter.
Armor? We have armor.
I don't know, Kite, you.
She looks at you. She looks at you holding the hand of a 14-year-old, and is just like, "Dear, I think you've overstepped your boundaries, even for mine."
No, this is my kid, and
Still,
yeah,
darling, I think you've overstepped your boundaries.
it's not for her. It's so I don't have more of her. Thank God Steven's not here. You know, I'm gonna say that last part with message. It's not for her. It's so that I don't have more of her.
I feel like you ever hear that like joke? I don't know if you watched Norseman on Netflix, where the guy looks at his wrist and he's like, "What are you doing?" It's like, I don't know. I just like when I'm not doing anything, I just go. And it's about Vikings. And so,
Talking about that show.
Yeah. And then, so now I'm just thinking about like, Leaf is just like touching her. No, yeah, she's just like touching her like hand. He's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Eh, when I'm bored, I just like."
Hey, Leaf and Storm.
Yep.
There's not much I can give you or help you with, unless you're looking for a weapon, some kind of armor.
When did these adventures pass through?
Oh, it feels so long ago. They were here weeks before the meteor drop. If memory serves me right, they came in. They were such a divisive group. There was a young, striking, good man. Young man. There was another, an evil, evil lawyer. There was
Todd!
You mean this guy?
Guy walks over the window and points out the window, and he's like, "That guy over there, like way over there."
There was another. There was a. I had never seen one, but I had only heard of a grung. There was a grung among them. And then there was the sweetest woman. She said how much help she had needed. As much as she had helped us from the plague of the ratlings that were infesting us and stealing from our establishment. Oh, it was Bingo, my sweet Bingo, who gave her the armor that he was so proud of making.
Do you have any of his old schematics? I'm pretty good at making armor.
Schematics.
I made her armor.
Schematics. So we don't need any kind of pest control.
Kite like draws a schematic in the air with minor illusion. He's like, no, pieces of paper that look like this.
She squints really hard. She's like,
Like
I
instructions.
turn up the brightness setting.
Increased density,
oh,
increased contrast.
oh, you're interested in my late husband's drawings.
If you're willing to sell them.
What of interest are you looking for?
Anything armor related or weapon related, I'm personally very interested in. And I think it would mean a lot to your husband to know that his armor and weapons were still protecting people, even after he was gone.
Oh, his thing was about protection and definitely keeping food on the table for me. Now, you know, my late husband, Mingo, he was very good with his hands.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Mingo or bingo?
What was his name?
Bingo.
Oh. Okay. But you said Mingo. I was afraid you were having a stroke.
As you see, she, like, falls over.
Oh,
No, she goes and
no!
explains.
Thank God, she's just sleeping. She just fucking fell asleep right there, standing on her feet.
Yeah, you ask for these schematics as you see, like, her eyes begin to close, and she goes, "Oh, Bingo, my wonderful husband." No.
No, but I'm bored.
No. A 14-year-old
Well,
would
you
be
got
bored.
your herbalism kid. Let's
Go get.
hold on, let me go find a
Todd.
blanket. Shit.
Go get Todd and the boys. She'll be happy to see them when she wakes up. We'll take care of her and try to find that herbalism kit.
No, they got two of them.
We'll get it sorted because she's like, "Meh, just want my stuff." She's like, "Listen, yeah, it's not all about you. Go get the boys. Go get Todd and the boys, please."
Actually, tag along with me, kid. I'll go with you. Nova, we'll be right back.
I'll take care of her.
Babysitter she is. She's gonna let me go alone.
With your dad.
So Leaf and Kite begin to walk towards the Hungry Fist bar. Here is about, I don't know, 150 foot walk. As you see that what seems to be like I imagine Evan, Todd, and Anthrax have also begun to walk into the bar as you can see them entering in the double saloon doors. Is there anything that you guys would like to talk about before you guys make your way over there?
Yeah, do you have Father, do you have a spell that could kill?
Yikes.
I have a lot of spells to kick in. And Kate like pulls out his spell book and he's like, let's see here.
When he checks out the spell book, my eyes just right, and I'm like, what's that? What spell is that? That one right there. What's that?
Kate like loops his arm around her shoulder and brings her in, and while they're walking, he's like, okay, so the way this one works, this is a really important one. It's called Magic Missile. Basic spell, but it's really useful.
Can I learn that?
Shit, kid, if you're related to me, you can learn basically anything.
Oh shit, that was so long.
And I'm like, I can kill it with his own magic. Yeah, I want to learn.
Well, let's see. One I always liked to use, and it's kind of Todd's favorite. It'd be really funny if you shot Todd with it. It's called Psychic Lens.
Lens.
And
I like
Kite's
that.
going to flip to his page, Psychic Lens, and like show her the diagrams to it. Be like, so the way you bend the weave here is really more about taking the things that are in your mind and translating them to magical energy, and then just launching that in somebody's frontal cortex. You just like stab them in the brain with it.
What level is this spell?
So I'm giving them a lobotomy.
4th level spell?
Yep.
So, Leaf in the Storm, do you know 4th level spells?
Mm-hmm.
This does not
do.
look like pure gibberish to you. This looks like something, if you sat down and maybe took a short rest, you could learn and understand this spell.
Yeah, they're gonna like it. And like, there's a huge grin on my face with my eyes are just like, you know, you're becoming a little bit cool.
The stories about your father seem to be true. The things that have been told about him to you from others that you can remember is that he is a powerful wizard, that he has also killed many to gain this power, that he has combated his father, which is your grandfather. He has killed him for power. These are things that you remember, that even your grandfather continued for powerful wizardry. That Kite
So he killed his father.
He did. In your mind, he has killed him. So, it is in your mind that it is not a surprise that he knows these powerful wizard spells, that he is introducing them to you, because he has killed many. Because Kite in the Wind is out to maximize his portfolio. He is here to maximize his amount of wizardry and power. This was the reason that you were skeptical in the first place to meeting him, because you had fear that he was out to kill you to understand your power, your ability to manifest things out of nothing.
Oh, and this is one of my favorite spells. I don't think this has ever hopped off of my spell list. Absolutely love this. Absolutely love this. It's called Shadow Blade.
Shadow Blaze is stronger than my sword?
Probably not.
No. I'm good. I stick with my sword. It's big and it hits hard.
Yeah,
I'm lucky enough I could hit them in half. and if you dip it a little bit on the sides with some purple venom.
Yeah, speaking of that, you're gonna have to show me how to make that. I'm not good at conjuration. I can't just like make stuff out of thin air.
But since you're gonna teach me the spells, and I make a vial of purple venom for him.
Now, do keep in mind that you understand that he's your father, but it does seem like he has been out to kill most of the people who are above him to gain their power. You still have this in the back of your head as you hand him a vial of purple worm venom.
Oh, that's fine. In the back of her head, she's like, "I'm gonna kill this guy when the time comes."
Right. Okay. You're like slowly trying to integrate trust in him to try to like do down his defenses.
Because if she heard the rumor that he killed her father, in her mind it's like, oh, this is a family thing. It's normal then. Their child's killing their parents.
Yeah,
Dad's gonna be so proud of me the day that I kill him.
Yeah.
The rumor is that he killed
Carrying on the legacy.
He killed his father, who is your grandfather, who was also a great wizard.
Who killed his father?
Yeah, he killed his own father. That's right.
Yeah, so even though I'm accepting him, I'm still distrusting him until eventually I get. She in her head is like, eventually I'm gonna ask him before I kill him. But it better be a goddamn good answer. But until then, it's gonna stay in the back of my head. I'm giving you a lot of time to think about your answer. And like, yeah, well, here. Hopefully with this you could get more powerful and you could teach me those.
How the hell did you do that?
Just think about it.
No, how the hell did you do that? That's crazy.
For her, in her mind is just think about it and it happens. So for her to make pepper venom is just something normal for her. Like, oh yeah, look, dude, I made it. I'm a mom. I'm a dad. Look. Nova. Is it New Hawk? And New Hawk with nice nails done.
You see that there's like an image of like New Hawk with like glistening, like glittered nails on. As you see, he's got like large chibi eyes as well.
You mean you can do that?
No.
It's gonna very quickly memorize that image.
You can do that?
I can't make them real, and he's just gonna cast like minor illusion a whole bunch of times and repeat the things she showed him exactly. It's like, I can't make them real though. They're just light, and he like passes his hand through one. It's just an image. It's a useful spell, but you're making things. I mean, I probably can do some things you can't do. I'm hella fast.
Or what?
I'm
go and buy. Go to the store, never come back home.
Ooh.
You're pretty good at that.
Yeah, I probably deserve that one. Yeah, I probably deserve that one.
Bro, the 20-year-old milk trip.
That's where you see that meme going. No. Well,
it's here. It's here in this moment that you two are like going against one another, kind of showing each other your kind of like magical capabilities. Before it is the 3 marksmen who have been injured in the combat against Kite. You see that they have been bandaged and kind of like they have kept their wounds together. They're not bleeding out. They are not dying at this moment. As you see that they cut in front of you guys, as you guys are on the outskirts of the Hungry Fist bar, you see that they are without their weapons. As Kite, you have obtained them from winning against the gentleman's bet against them. You see that they stop you guys and go, "Hey, listen, we need to talk."
What's up, man?
We wouldn't have done this on our own. There was no way that we were going to storm the Capitol or fight the Skybreakers on our own. You see that their other fist goes across their chest? We've talked to Cassandra, and we are on your side.
Glad to hear. I pull out their guns out of the bag of holding, so it's like a little bag, and he's just pulling a fucking 4-foot-long rifle out of the bag 3 times.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You want those?
That's a great thing about being me, kid. I can make these now. Kite's gonna hand them back each of their guns. Can I say? Well, no, I'm not gonna say I modified them. I'm gonna hand them back their guns and be like, well, these are yours, but I'm gonna make some new ones, and I'm gonna make them a little different, just in case that big rat bastard comes back. I'm gonna diversify your damage.
These are not only ours. Understand that you stand with us. And we stand with you. One amongst many. Till death do we serve. You see that, like, with a damaged arm, he reaches into, like, his side coat pocket. And he goes, for you and your friends, if you wish to wear them. As they hold out these pins of the marksman.
I just snatch them. I don't know. You want to do a sleight of hand here, man? I didn't see it. I'm just snatching them. Like father, like daughter again.
You guys.
No, I'm gonna let you snatch him. I'm gonna let you you get first dibs on it. Just snatch.
Okay. It is instantaneous that Leaf in the storm grabs them before Kite. And he goes, well, that wasn't my intention, but as long as you guys understand the honor that comes along with it. If you guys wear them, you guys stand with us.
I wonder how much it would sell for.
They don't sell
How many more rings do I have?
Like common rings?
Yeah, so Kite has a whole bunch of copper rings made from copper pieces.
Yes.
That say honorary Pure Spite LLC member on the inside of the band.
Okay.
And he's just gonna pull out 3 of those, and he's like, it's not as nice, but here you go.
He goes, you get handed they get handed these, and they're just like, what even does this mean? What is Pure Spite LLC?
That's my company. I go around and I solve people's fucking problems.
By killing them.
You guys are kind of crazy, but you're not bad people at your heart.
For real, that's not a bad...
You shit talk too much. You overestimate what you can do. But you're not bad people.
I think we overestimate what other people can do.
No, you underestimate what other people can do. You gotta learn how to pick a fight, man.
They look at it as like they like hold their shoulders here because like they're wounded or whatever. They're just like, you want us to join you instead of you join us.
Think of it as an exchange of loyalties. I call for your help, you help me. We call for your you call for my help, I come help you. No questions asked.
You don't think there's going to be much left, do you?
I don't think there's going to be much left.
It's here in this moment. Did you guys speak of this? Evan, Anthrax, Todd, Nova, New Hawk, you're all inside the buildings. It's only those on the outside, Leaf in the storm, and Kite on the wind. And these individuals here before you see a brilliant green and purple light vibrate from the moon. This moon that it encompasses 2/3 of the entirety of the sky. You see that 2 large rocks begin to fall from it. You see that they don't exactly head in your direction. They head with strong velocity. They go down with brilliant green and purple vibrant colors. Corium with igniting flames behind them. 2 meteors. As they quickly begin to strike towards Briggs and Berg. Off to the east end, 2 great meteors strike the old city. The one of great development, as you can see it over top of the you can see its trajectory. You can see where you've been before, that it doesn't hit the tendrils that come from Boneport, and it doesn't come from Fredegar, the old mountainside, that these meteors strike right towards Brigsenberg and collide. This giant light of radiant energy comes off of the site that you see from so far away.
Shit. Hey, Todd.
They are within
Gonna bust in.
They are within the bar. Yeah.
Ted's just gonna
I
kick in
kick open the door. We kick the door at the same time.
You guys kick the door as you guys are kicking against one another, and the door doesn't open at all.
I like to imagine we kick the opposite doors. It's like his busts open, mine's bust in, and then we're just staring at each other awkwardly.
I did say it was a double saloon door, so it would be like boing.
It's perfect.
And you both stick the same door at the same time. We're like, "Bam!" And then you try to kick the other, bam! And you fucking
Stop doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
You stop doing what you're doing. What happened?
That, and I point to the dust cloud.
The dust cloud of radiant light. It's not even that it's just like this shroud. You see that this glistening flame of radiant light, miles away to the east side. You can tell it's the place that you've been to, a place that you have resided in before, a place that you have found safety and captivity in, the place that Evan came from.
Yeah, Evan, you're gonna want to see this.
Huh? What's going on?
Something just hit Brigsenberg.
Evan, inside the bar, they're just like, new hawk, new hawk, new hawk.
I'm gonna grab him and pull him out. Just and he just stay calm. But I'm pretty sure that's Brigsenberg.
It could.
Are you from there?
Is Brigsenberg? Yeah, actually, that's where I grew up.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what if they ever gonna catch a break. Not anymore. It doesn't matter anymore. To be honest, if there's any silver lining, now I'm kind of glad that stupid death cult has my parents, and my family, because
are you glad?
It's either that or they're squished. Wow. I guarantee they're dead. There's now at least a glimmer of hope I could still save their ass.
It's the frog guy.
Maybe.
Drums.
Who knows?
Hey guys, I'm gonna call it night.
Oh, good night, Nathan.
Have a good night.
Right.
Thanks for tuning in, man.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Birthday.
Not like
Thank
these
you.
bunch of animals would remember.
Well, I said happy birthday like 20 times today.
No, you
Happy
didn't.
birthday.
All right.
So what do you want to do?
We need to get back on track here pretty quick. Todd, you need to message your mom and see if anybody's alive, if they made it out. Evan, I'm gonna need your help. We're gonna make some guns.
I got a bunch of scrap. I put it in the train.
I
Did
can't
anyone
cast
talk to
message.
Carl lately?
No. Kind of letting him sleep it off.
Okay.
Kite, I don't know message.
You know sending.
I don't know sending.
Yes, you do!
Oh, yes, I do.
This absolute motherfucker.
I just so happened to look at it on my spell sheet right before you said that. I cast sending. Hey, Mom, Brixenberg got fucked. You good?
She's in the city. Like as if she wouldn't know.
I said, "You good?"
Like the typical message you would send to your mother. You good?
Smiley face.
Well, what's the answer?
The answer is a no reply.
Bitch left you on red.
No. So to clarify, did the spell fail?
No.
Okay.
Bitch left me on red.
Which means she's only dying. She's not dead. Oh. This isn't good.
Yeah, no, not at
This
all.
isn't good at all. We need to get this shit over with.
Okay, let's go to the train. Let's get this scrap. Let's get the ball rolling.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I hope I got enough. I didn't know exactly how much you need.
Anthrax
At
is
this
gonna be
point,
like,
as much as we can get.
"Hey, Kite.
Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to have 2 onyxes about worth 75 gold each, would you?"
Actually, yeah. Why do you need those?
Reasons.
Care to elaborate, fucker?
Skeletal reasons.
Inside the bar is like new hawk, new hawk, new hawk. As like the doors are still like swinging side to side here, the saloon doors from being kicked in.
Do we leave the turtle man to drink, or
Unsure he'll be fine.
Is everyone?
No.
Yeah.
We gotta go back and get him.
As you guys like open the saloon door, you see that there's like 3 or 4 people who have bought in full kegs for New Hawk, and just like lobbing them on side of like a circular table here, and they're just like New Hawk, New Hawk. As you see that New Hawk is chowing down on potatoes with gravy and cheese, and these kegs of ale. As
If this is happening, I'll go next to New Hawk also and start screaming, New Hawk! New Hawk!
I'm trying to say, New Hawk, hey, New Hawk, and everyone else is already saying it.
We're screaming his name.
Attention.
We're screaming New Hawk, like trying to get his attention. Everybody's just cheering for him. We're like, God damn it!
Ken's gonna pull his gun and shoot in the air.
What do you shoot in the air?
My gun?
Oh Jesus!
Like outside.
You
Like
blast,
outside.
and it's a shotgun. You blast the shotgun outside as everyone kind of like ducks really quickly. And goes, man, who blew the party?
Hey, New Hawk, we've got problems. The rest of you, you might want to sober up.
Man, what's your problem with a good time?
Hey, just like holds the doors open and like jerks his head over his shoulder.
There's meteors coming down.
2 meteors just hit Brigsenberg.
Everybody begins to walk outside. As you see that they begin to walk the staircase that leads to the top of the walls here. As it's here that you guys can see the radiant energy coming from where the meteors have struck Brigsenberg to the far east.
Hey, how many pounds of scrap did we get?
Evan, do you remember?
55 pounds, actually.
I have 75 pounds of scrap. That's a lot of guns.
Hey, Kite. Kite.
What does it mean? There's gonna be battle?
Yeah. Here's your onyxes.
Anthrax puts them in his pocket and then he goes, when you make your guns, can I have like 4 of them?
Man, what the hell are you up to? Fine.
best
Yes,
thing
you
ever.
can have 4 of my guns. Cause I'm about to make like 20 of them.
And then Anthrax is gonna go to like the nearest fucking peasant.
So you walk back into the bar, and Anthrax walks in and goes.
Look at quick. Can you make them cold?
Yeah, that was the plan.
Anthrax, you find yourself walking towards Armstrong, an individual that you do not know, that Newhawks has associated himself with. You walk towards him. What would you like to do?
Hey, you. Real quick.
What's up?
Buddy.
What's up?
Where's the nearest graveyard?
Graveyard?
Yeah. Didn't you hear me? Graveyard.
No, I heard you. I'm trying to think. Now, hold on. Be specific. What kind of graveyard are you looking for?
The kind with dead people in it.
So you're looking for people, not rats.
Yeah, people. Well, rats could work too, but like also people. You know, whichever's closer.
But you cool with rats?
I'm cool with that.
Okay, if you cool with rats, if you leave the outskirts to the east of town, and then you make your way south on the outskirts, it's where we, like, compile the bodies of all the rats.
Is that the closest one?
That's probably the closest you're going to get, mate.
Wow, no dead bodies like in the city at all.
Not as much as you like to think.
None
What, you
conveniently
fucking...
located.
Yeah, like, what the fuck you think? We're defenseless as shit? We have the marksman running the city.
You're
I
dumb.
mean, there was a guy a couple of days ago who got like 5 feet out of the city and like offed himself. Like, is he still there?
How do you know that?
Because I was there.
Shit.
It was kind of tight. Blew his own brains right out.
I've been traveling the outskirts for weeks. Months, even. It feels like years traveling the outskirts. I found that body.
Where is it?
He was picked apart by the vultures. He was picked apart by the Skaven and the Ratlings.
But where is it?
You want to see a dead body?
I want to see a dead body.
Let's go find a dead body.
Yeah!
You see that?
Will found his fucking best friend on Anthrax.
Anthrax and Armstrong seem to have one thing in common. The location of dead people. As he is a survivor of being on the outskirts for so long that he knows where the dead people are buried. It is here that you guys begin to point all the civilians towards
Where's my tech gun? Where's Austin?
where's what?
Armstrong. What the fuck is his name?
Armstrong is the one that Todd is talking to. Or that Anthrax is talking to, trying to convince him to like show him where dead bodies and shit are. And he's just like, yeah, I've been on the outskirts long enough that I know. So, Newhawk, everybody's cheering for you still within the bar. As you guys go on the outskirts and see, like the outskirts of the bar, and you guys see that the meteorites have struck Brigsenberg. It seems that Anthrax and Armstrong seem to sneak by you guys and begin to go
Oh,
towards...
fuck no. I'm not leaving without the group. I don't split the party.
Oh, I thought you were just like, I'm 100% down to just leave this place.
No, I'm 100%
It
down
was,
to go
I
get my
want,
party,
you want to
and
see
then
a
we
dead
leave to go
body,
get a body.
and you were like, yeah, I'm down, so you guys were leaving.
Yeah, I'm down to go get my fucking party and not split the group.
Oh, so
Thank you very much.
You bring Armstrong to your friends being like,
Yes.
he knows where dead bodies are, Like,
Yeah.
as if it's a zoo event, can we go?
Look, they already know what the deal is. I want
wanna do
skeletons.
that, but this giant turtles want me to leave.
Like, they know the deal, motherfucker. It's Anthrax hasn't hidden it at all. He is more than proud enough to be all like, but look at the things that I do with the body.
Armstrong's just like,
Look
listen,
at it though.
listen, I don't know what his plans are, but I know where the dead bodies are. And we're going to be back in 15 minutes. I just want to show him a dead body.
Who? Who is Dr. Me?
We've got to supervise this shit.
I don't know who your friend. I don't know the name of your. I don't know the name of your friend here. As Armstrong like puts his arm around Anthrax here, it's just like, I don't know the name of your friend, but he seems like a, you know, a Class A citizen to me.
What can I say? I'm a kindly old priest. Wink.
I came here to get Evan and Todd. We've got to go get Nova. Shit.
And then I put my arms around Todd and be like, so where's the dead body?
Alright, let's go get Nova. Let's go get Anthrax's fucking
What the
corpses.
fuck is New Hawk in this?
New Hawk, you were in the bar. You've been chanted on by people.
New Hawk.
Yeah, there's
New
people
Hawk,
just chanting
New Hawk.
New Hawk and giving you beers and poutine.
Alright.
Look, I'll just.
I thought I fired a shotgun and got New Hawk's attention.
You did get New Hawk's
And,
attention.
I
Like,
didn't know that was, yeah.
all of you are on
Look,
the outskirts
we
here.
also just have.
Nova, a shotgun shell went off. I don't know if
Every time
you.
a shotgun shell goes off, I'll go look for it.
Okay,
So,
yeah. So you
Yeah.
went on the outskirts and you got appointed by Kite that Brigsenberg has been like wiped out. Nova, you heard a shotgun shell go off as well. I imagine that you left the old woman, the old dwarf inside of her establishment.
Sleeping on the counter.
Is she, I mean, did I leave her conscious?
She's asleep. She's just sleeping at the desk. She's just like,
Okay, she would, I mean, Noah would try to, like, prop her up and make sure she's doing okay, so she'll probably, like, take her in the back and, like, lay her down, like, on whatever bed she can find, and then just write, like, closed on the door, like...
yeah, of course.
Just get out of there.
Okay. And then you head out to where the shotgun shell went off.
Yes.
And it's here that Kite appoints you to that Brigsenberg has been hit by some meteorites.
Holy fuck.
I'd go through the whole rigmarole of explaining what happened. Anthrax wants to go get some more dead bodies, and I'm gonna go make some guns. But we need to supervise Anthrax every time he does anything.
Are we not?
Look, Anthrax is a much
I don't know
lower
why
level
we
than
need
you
to-
guys. I don't split the party for shit.
PTSD hitting something fierce. Why do you need to get more dead bodies? Shouldn't we be investigating these meteorites?
Yeah, we're gearing up to do that.
I'm gonna go check that shit out.
The meteorites are to the far east. You can tell that they are like all the way in Brigsenberg, which is
Oh, okay.
a couple hours ride, even on the train. They are far in the distance that something like this
Okay.
has happened.
Okay.
I don't know how much distress Evan is in this moment. If it's in the middle ground because his like parents have already left that city.
I mean, Scooter probably just died, but he was brain dead to begin with.
Okay.
That's a
Poor guy.
rude.
I mean, I say that in my head. I don't say that out loud. That's an internal thought.
Let's go get these dead bodies for Anthrax.
Hey.
Make these guns, and then we'll see if we need to go to Brigsenberg and see if there are any survivors we can bring back here, maybe.
She's gonna Nova's gonna get see if she can get some gold from Kite, and then go back to the old woman's shop and see if there's anything like any weapons or shields or anything that she can like get from that place, and just like leave some money on the table.
You're gonna have to convince Kite for the money.
Hey, Kite.
How much do you need?
I don't know, man. Just like she said that she helped to arm the Todd's group when they came through. But she's unconscious right now and can't exactly give me prices for things. I just want to go back to a shop and see if there's anything in there that we can use, but I don't want to steal it from her.
Is it really stealing if we leave money?
If that's what I'm saying. If we leave money, but I don't have any money, but you have money.
all right. Let's go to the old lady shop. Let's get some supplies. I'm sure we can use them.
Excellent.
And then we'll go take care of Anthrax's corpse situation. And then I'm gonna make some guns.
How old is Aiden?
Might need to make guns while we're on the train.
How old is your character, Ron?
Evan?
Yeah, how old is Evan?
You know what? I didn't actually put a name and an age to it, so let me roll some dice real quick.
3d10.
I think Evan's like
he's younger.
I think Evan's like 25. I've like put that in my head, like 25, 27.
That sounds perfect. 25 works.
Yeah.
Evan, you'll be fine without parents. Just look at me.
He's not like absolutely mature, but he's not absolutely naive either.
So Evan, the first person you meet that's nice to you and buys you stuff, go with them. Eventually you end up getting... You eventually join a cult and have your mind wiped.
You're younger than he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he just recently does have his parents. I've been without my parents. I'm just making sure he's knows some points. Join a cult.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. My dad's like died, I think, to me like 3 times. It's been a lot of roller coaster over the last few months.
And so I lean really close to you and I tell you, how did your dad die 3 times? Can you explain to me?
Yeah, one time, he was a ghost, I think, or something. I think he, I'm not fully exactly sure. I think it might have even been an asshole named Victor, or something. I don't know. But yeah, he acted like my dad for a good little bit, and then turns out he faded away. So I don't know how that happened. And then, well, he joined the same death cult that you guys are joining part of. No offense, but I don't know what's become of that. I mean, if we can save his ass from that thing, hopefully we can. Hopefully he's not too deep into some nonsense. But I mean, that's all I can focus on right now because everything at home, it's just one giant, non-stop headache of bad news. Put it that way. Ever since the stupid moon showed up.
Your moon's fucked.
Oh, you didn't take it out as bad as he did when he found out he had a daughter. You're more mature than him.
Yeah, well, I've never been the more emotional type.
I don't think he was emotional. I think it's just his wallet, his coin purse, weighed less.
What are you talking about?
Oh, then let's go. Look at those dead bodies.
It's here that you guys are about to leave the city as those soldiers, the marksmen that you gave the weapons back to, seem to have them strapped to them, and you see that many more marksmen are behind them. You see that Cassandra, who holds 2 great swords amongst the side of her, or 2 rapiers on the sides of her hips, also comes up to you guys. Goes, "We just witnessed the events of what happened. Are we ready to make our strides, to make our strike on the capital?"
Not just yet. We've got a little more preparing to do. I'd suggest to let your people prepare.
Do we?
And,
Good.
I still haven't made any of the guns. Like, 9 things have happened in the past 15 minutes.
Please. Make it quick. Be prepared. We are gathering all the supplies that we have. We have intel. We have had some people have some sights on what happened to Briggs and Berg. It doesn't seem like it was just some kind of off event. We saw an individual. One that you all may know.
Let me
of.
guess he looked like this, and I make a picture of Victor Grimwatch.
You make a picture of that, and they go, "I'm not sure who quite that is."
Remember, they know Alan Duvall in this area, not Victor.
But we saw one individual floating away from the catastrophe that happened. Somebody who apparently has been strucken down from the moon. We saw Harmony herself leaving the hellscape.
That bitch.
Are we sure Harmony and Victor aren't the same person? I haven't seen Harmony and Victor at the same time ever.
We don't know who Victor is at all. As they see your image and just shake their head like we don't know.
Would I know Victor?
You have seen the image of Victor talking to Alan Duvall only because your friends here have showed you who Victor is. You never knew his name or his position, but you knew Alan as the high priest of the religion in Munderick, the capital.
Yeah, okay. I ain't gonna say any of that stuff. Not there at the moment, anyway.
Okay. No problem. But Kite,
watching you all, but she ain't stupid.
you might be onto something. You might be completely out of your mind saying that you have never seen these 2 individuals at the same time.
Anyway, let's go get these corpses.
I'm
making guns this session, damn it.
Here with Armstrong. Kite, do you stay in town to make guns?
No, I'm gonna tag along with these guys just in case something pops up.
Okay. It is here that you guys
had a fucking full rest.
You guys make your way on the outskirts of town. Todd talked about an individual who offed himself on the outskirts of town.
Anthrax did.
How would Anthrax know about it? Oh, he was there. Sure.
Literally there.
You would have been there. That's right. So Anthrax, you go and find the dead body of a marksman who offed himself. You see that he shot himself in the head with a pistol, and he has been picked apart by what seems to be skaven and rattlings. His flesh is old. His flesh is kind of just... how do I put it? It can just be peeled apart just by your fingertips. It is just... degraded. It's just mushy. It has not given the cells it needs to continue good regeneration in life. But you're here at this one dead body. Look, I told you there was a dead body.
There he is. Our old friend.
I don't even fucking know this guy.
I don't even remember his name.
Anthrax, would you please stop being creepy and get this over with?
Yeah.
Alright, fine. Fine. I guess no more. Just this one, right?
Well, there's like
Why do you do the voice?
there's like a graveyard down south. Like you asked for a graveyard where the people. And like Skaven. We got a bunch of Skaven in a fucking pile.
I mean, yeah. You know what? Ray's dead. Or, no, not Ray's dead. Anime dead.
You cast
Anime dead.
Anime dead as Armstrong here like stands back. He's just like, oh god, I thought you were just gonna steal shit from him.
I mean, I stole him. And like, the skeleton's gonna pop up.
Yeah,
just raise up, leaving the flesh down on the ground.
the flesh, but like where the gunshot wound went through the skull still emanates. You see that like the scattered parts of the skull is blown open on this one.
Nice. What was his name again?
Let's call it.
I don't care what his name was.
Okay.
Garbo.
You're just gonna rename him anyway.
Damn right.
Sure.
It's also
Gene Skellins, I don't fucking know.
Skeleton.
He begins to take you more southbound. It takes you about 10 minutes or so going south of the city. You can see it go off in the distance as you begin to make your way down. You begin to find a pile, something in the distance that you can see 40 or 50 rattling and Skaven bodies piled on top of this kind of heap, as it seems like they have been burned a copious amount of times, multiple times. This pile has been burned to ensure that they are for sure dead. 30 to 40 Skaven bodies.
Wow. Look at them all.
Look at them all!
I love them, each and every one.
You do?
Anyway, Ray's dead.
That's
Three of them.
That's fucking weird.
4th level, Ray's dead.
I want
3.
the Anthrax in Armstrong and was like, I should have killed them both.
3 skeleton rats just pop out of the fucking pile.
You see that they begin to like finally raise dead as their bones like snap together.
Animate dead.
They animate together as like their mouth goes, yes, yes.
Ew, they talk. Don't do that ever again.
The 3 rattlings begin to like walk down off of the pile of death as you see each of them grab a dagger on the way down.
So Anthrax looks at all 3 of them, thinks about it for a second. Star Rat, Space Rat, and Rat.
Yes, rat. Yes, rat.
Yes.
Yes.
That was also Kiss references.
Rat kiss, yes.
Yes.
You kiss,
Anyway.
You kiss rat?
No.
Yes.
These are more sentient than usual, man.
I don't like how sentient they are. This is weird.
You see this rat like begins to walk towards you.
Yes.
Sit.
No, the bed.
Rat. Sit.
The rat sits. Kiss rat. Yes.
No kiss.
No kiss
Okay,
rat. Yes.
You deal with this. I'm gonna go make guns. This is a bigger headache than I wanted to deal with. Hey, Leaf, Evan, come on, we're gonna go make guns.
Since when does the skeletons or zombies talk?
I don't know, and I don't want to know.
Look, Evan, I don't know. This one's new to me, too.
You did it!
Yes, I did.
Yes. Kiss rat.
No!
Yes.
I look at everyone as far to leave and say, I can come with you too, right? Everyone would babysit these people.
Can I kill those things?
All 4 of you bony fucks get in the fucking bus. Or the train. Get in the train.
Yes, yes.
No, they're not going on the train.
Yes,
As
get in
they
the train.
begin
Sit
to,
on top.
as they
They
begin
are
to,
not getting in my train.
they begin
can
to
sit
walk
on
towards
top.
the center of town, and begin to climb into
Wait.
the train.
No. Okay, yeah, whatever. Get in there.
As you guys prepare to go make more guns, as you guys make your way back to the city with Armstrong back from the giant pile of rattling corpses.
Why are they in the train? We could just have them outside as fodder. I don't get it.
Look, they're squishy skeletons right now. I'm gonna give them their upgrade later.
In a train!
You see that inside the train?
Where we live!
All 4 of them are just like hitting buttons.
Did I tell you could do that? No. Sit in the corner, all of you.
Wait, you...
Each one of you gets a corner, sit in it.
Yes, yes.
Shut up.
Yes, yes. As like each of them's like sit in a corner, as like muffins are dispensed everywhere.
You don't even eat anymore. Carl, remind me never to do this to a rat ever again.
Carl?
There is no sounds from the front cabin where Carl drives the train from.
I know where he is.
He's probably fine.
No, I know where he is. I go back.
I'm just gonna start pulling scrap off the train
Scrap
and piling it in a 5x5 cube.
off the train.
Yeah, that's where we had all our scrap.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I thought you meant like you were pulling parts off the train now.
No.
It'd be like, oh, we don't need another door.
Who needs doors?
No, absolutely not.
You pull the 55 pounds of scrap off of the train, and what would you like to do?
I'm gonna pile it into a 5-foot-by-5-foot cube.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Fabricate.
Okay.
And make the guns I know how to make.
Okay. So you can make how many rifles?
Well, so I can make as many that can fit in a 5-foot-by-5-foot cube, and I have metal to make. But your average rifle is around 5 pounds.
I'll say that you make 7 rifles. How's that? In excess of like how much material you have, ensuring that you're not making any mistakes.
Oh no, I can't make mistakes with Fabricate. That's the great part. I know how to make it, so I can just make it.
So you're telling me that you make a perfect 11?
Unfortunately, I can't actually make 20, I can make 15. And that's if I use every piece of scrap we've got, so I'm not. I'm gonna use everything but 10 pounds of scrap.
So how many are you making?
13.
You make 13 replica rifles, exactly the same of one another.
Mm-hmm. And there's one more thing I want to make with Fabricate.
Of course you do.
Just one. Actually, 2. There are 2. I want to make a bucket helmet that says "Long live Elias," and then I'm gonna take silver pieces out of my inventory, probably about 100.
Okay.
And I'm going to make a replica of Kite's ring.
And that's gonna take 100 silver?
That's just the value of a signet ring.
Okay. You're gonna make a replica of this exact same ring.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll say like the rest of the silver is just like what I need for wiring components for whatever magic stuff's in this.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm gonna make a bucket helmet for Leaf, and I'm gonna make a replica of Kite's ring. And instead of it saying Kalimber and Avre, it's gonna say Kite on the Wind and Whispers in the Dark.
Very good.
Is there anything else you guys need me to fabricate while I have 2 more open spell slots?
What kind of bullets are you making?
That was going to be my question. Yeah, what kind of ammunition for these guns that you just made?
Bullets?
For the scrap that you have, or they have their own?
I was under the impression these guns run on magic because they deal cold damage.
I don't know. I'm still getting used to this whole campaign.
They do still need to fire, and they do need to fire ammunition because they are not quite like Evan's gun, but somebody does understand that there is some kind of facility where people are making ammunition.
Yeah, in town. Why are they making...
They were fueling gunpowder into shells.
Yeah.
Oh. But yeah, after Kite's done making that, he's going to approach Leaf.
As I'm cleaning my sore.
And Leaf's got Kite's got a bucket helmet under one arm. And he's like, "Hey, Leaf. I know you had feelings for Elias, that you were very close to him. He was a very important person in your life. And he wore a weird bucket on his head all the time. So, I figured because Anthrax can't bring him back for you, I'd give you something to remember him by. It's not much. We weren't able to recover any of his possessions or ashes, but here's a helmet done up in his style.
I grab the helmet, I just put it to the side, and I keep cleaning my sore.
And
have you thought about dipping those ammunitions into the purple venom? If it doesn't get through the armor, at least getting nicked by it should kill them who they're shooting at.
I've been thinking about it. There are problems with doing it like that. I'd probably have to make fill the bullets with venom rather than dip them in it. It'd be a lot trickier process. But this is from me. I don't remember much, but it's starting to come back little by little as it is. And I don't know if it's just wishful thinking or maybe false memories coming back. But I made this so you have something to remember your mother by. And me by. If anything happens to me. Okay, it's gonna give her the replica ring.
The replica what?
The ring you gave me, I'm giving you a copy of it. Except it has your mom's name and my name.
It's an exact 1-to-1. Except for the modifications that were made.
It's an exact 1-to-1, except for in the ways that it isn't.
Yep.
Oh, thanks.
You guys.
Now when I die or you die, people know who you are.
Yikes. As you guys finish making these guns, finish making the rings.
I just want to say, as when he's walking away, I put on the bucket hat.
Dope.
I was just being cold to him, but as soon as he walked away, I put on the hat and the bucket hat and start cleaning my tin.
Okay.
Oh.
I Elias, I'm gonna kill him. Do not worry.
It's here that Cassandra and Lewis begin to confront you guys. Many of the marksmen and the soldiers, you see that 2 of those motorbikes, the replica motorbikes that Evan used, are behind them. Cassandra and Lewis confront you all. Go. Are you guys ready to storm the Capitol? We've seen what they did. It is time for the Skybreakers to pay.
Will we be taking a long rest on the way over?
Take one now. Be as best recovered as you can. We are going to need you at full strength for what is ahead.
So if that's the case,
Hey,
how big are these motorcycles?
How big?
Yeah.
The same size as Evans, where like they can only sit 2 people.
I know, but like physically how large? They wouldn't fit in a 5-foot cube, would they?
No, because standard motorbikes are at least
I was always assuming this was large.
8 feet long. I think like a standard motorcycle is like 8.5 feet long. So no, not
Like
in the
a Harley.
Yeah, like a large motorbike. Yeah.
Looks at spells aggressively.
Uh-huh.
You need any more of those? I think I can make another one. I just need to be able to take one apart so I know how it works.
Do you see that the ones that riding the motorcycles are just like, you ain't touching my shit.
You want another one?
No.
You provide me the stuff, I'll
I'm
just
not
make
getting you
one
to
for free.
take apart my motorbike and then I can't put it back together.
Can you take apart your motorbike?
Fuck no.
Man, you know the guys are really shit at maintenance.
Bro, what's maintenance? If it works, it works.
By the way, in case starts pulling rifles out of his bag.
They're just
I
like,
told you I'd give you half what we had.
ooh.
I'll give you a little more than half. It's gonna give them 7 of the 13 rifles.
Okay. You give away 7 of the 13 rifles. Cassandra and Lewis look at you guys and they go, it looks like we are off to strike vengeance against a common enemy. Let's not step across each other's feet. Let's ensure that we are doing the right thing. Death to the Skybreakers and death to Alan Duval.
Cheers to that.
Oh yeah, I'm down for that.
And that's where we'll end the session.
No one says like.
So wait, before we get off, are we going to long rest or not?
I'll give you guys a long rest.
So before we take that long rest, hey Evan,
Yeah.
that ring of spell storing, I want to put something in it.
Is it better than animate objects?
Ray's dead. One single bring a motherfucker back to life.
You're gonna need diamonds for that.
You got diamonds?
Oh, son of a fucking... Yes, I have diamonds.
Alright, come on,
the sugar
Moneybag.
daddy of the group.
Hype's gonna give him 1,000 diamonds.
Hey, nobody have silk? Does anybody have silk?
Son of a bit.
What a specific thing to need.
If you're gonna do that, then I'm gonna do this first. And I just reach in my pocket, I throw up 10 coins and cast animate objects on them. And just look at how fucking awesome those are.
I'm just
Dude,
casting.
it's the coolest spell I know. It's the
I'm just
coolest spell I know.
It doesn't make any sense that this works at all.
I'm just casting Nistal magic aura on my sword. Ain't nobody gonna steal this from me anymore.
Magic, magic,
So I made it. So it went from magical to hidden magical. Now people think it's a fake, non-magical sword.
During the long rest, if Kite would like, he can teach Leaf in the storm a 4th level spell.
Can Nova teach Anthrax that?
Yes.
I don't know. Would Nova like to teach Anthrax anything?
Absolutely. Nova's one of the few party members that doesn't hate Anthrax.
Is that true? Is it?
Do I hate Anthrax?
Yes.
Wait, do I hate Anthrax?
I don't know.
No, you're
No?
more or less ambivalent to him.
Okay.
Anthrax hasn't really given you a reason to.
I mean, besides the one thing, but you don't remember that.
I was gonna say, I don't even know if she remembers that happening. She got hit pretty hard.
But the guys don't tell me because I literally don't know what happened. So let's keep it that way.
Yeah, perfect, perfect. So yeah,
Exactly.
she doesn't have any reason to really be against Anthrax. Also, I'm pretty sure she's chaotic evil. So like, if anything, she would like Anthrax.
Also, you haven't noticed like the fracture in your skull at all.
We healed that.
Things are fine. You're young. You'll recover quick.
You'll bounce back.
Yeah, you'll recover fast. No problem.
I could heal myself with lay on hands.
You haven't realized yet because you haven't tried to investigate any of how you got knocked out.
Yeah, no, I'm more worried about my nails.
That's right.
Your cat nails.
So, Kite, what spell would you like to
Oh, you know, Alex. You don't need to ask. Don't ask. You know exactly what spell's coming my way.
teach Leaf in the Storm?
So, do you want a haste or a psychic glance?
Damn it.
Those are the two best for you right now.
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna go for haste.
There you go.
Teach you haste.
Yeah, I think haste will benefit me way better.
So Alex, really quick.
This is why I
what
asked.
level spell was it again?
The third
The,
level.
Third.
It's a 3rd level. Okay.
Yes, Divine Interference is a 3rd level spell.
Which 3rd level spell do I want to switch out for that?
So I'm just gonna say, as part of our long rest, Alex, I'm gonna go to the ammunition depot and just help them make bullets. Just hey, pile a bunch of stuff here.
As you see,
Bang, bullets.
a bunch of them are just like, what, you think you got a better way than just stuffing it into capsules and then putting caps on them?
I think Kite shows them fabricating. They're like, oh shit. That's a lot of That is a lot of bullets.
You becoming like a manufacturing machine here, as like you are able to find all of the gunpowder and all of the empty shells that they have and begin to fabricate them together. Kind of like what was that Disney movie? Fantasia, where they just like whoosh. Magic.
The brooms just sort of take over.
Yes.
Rooms? Okay.
Yep. There
Hey,
we go.
How many bullets do I make? It'd be a lot.
It would be a lot because it's an ammunition depot. Roll me 5d12.
Oh, okay. That's a lot.
It can't be little. It'd be quite a bit.
That would be 47.
That's a really good roll. You gain 47 regular rounds to the rifles that you guys have.
It's part
And
of
I'm
my
just gonna
armor.
take.
Oh.
I'm just gonna take the rest of those. I'll just like say I take those as assembly tax.
Anthrax is gonna switch out Holy Weapon for Greater Animate Dead.
Okay.
Or Greater Animate Dead.
Okay.
And for
Yeah, but-
his third level, he's gonna switch out Remove Curse. We want to get rid of remove Curse. Does anybody else have Remove Curse?
I do not.
No.
Does anybody have Dispel Magic?
I do,
I
but
don't
it's a
know.
third level.
Okay,
I
if you
do.
got Dispel Magic, I'll switch out my Dispel Magic for Divine Interference. And that should be good for Anthrax.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you guys
I'm
ending?
gonna unprepare hold person.
Okay. Are you guys good to end the session here?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, everybody, what'd you guys think?
Lots of fun.
Lots of fun.
Always lots of fun.
Didn't get to roll any combat, but that's fine. I didn't get to
It
pull out
sounds like
the,
we're gonna have a lot of that tomorrow or next week.
the miss cards here,
Yeah.
like use momentary confusion. You don't add your proficiency bonus to your attacks for 1d4 rounds. Ouch.
Oof. That could be a good bonus that you miss out on.
No joke. Or let's see here. Take it out of you. Your next attack deals minimum damage.
Oh no. That'd be the worst. Like, actually.
Man, I've had that card used on like fucking huge ass demons. 3 damage. No, it's a little more, but still.
New Hawk. New Hawk. New Hawk.